This spring, WPT is taking over an entire Virgin Voyages ship for the ultimate adults-only luxury cruise experience. Featuring a WPT championship with a $1 million guarantee. When you're competing on the felt, enjoy world-class eateries, pickleball and golf in Grand Cayman, and an epic pool party in the Bahamas. The Sexton Cup is heading out to sea. You could become the next WPT champion. Book your adventure today at WPTvoyage.com.
I'm ready to show my hand, ready to take a stand, wait on a sign above, and I am ready, cause I just live for the goal, cause I just live for the goal, cause I just live for the goal.
Fold in one.
It could be 20. They've been doing 20.
Fold
Okay.
two.
All right, welcome back to Final Table. We are underway, getting things going here. You got myself, Ryan, also known as Country, joined by the road dog himself, Ronan, and we got a special guest. We got royalty in the commentary box as well. We got Star, who was in this tournament as well, that's commentating with us as well. But here we are getting things going with the very first hand of our final table action for the ladies event.
Always such a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely.
I'm actually more excited to be back here than I'm there for some reason. I don't know why.
Understandable. We'll appreciate you hanging out with us here as here we go. First hand, 7, Jack, Queen, flop. Regina does hit a Jack, but Brenda has herself the nut flush draw after this flop. So we're still heads up here to the turn. Now the board does pair, so we have trip Jacks now for Regina.
Brenda has not been one to shy away from action. If y'all tuned into our feature table, you saw, I think it was 5 check jams as a bluff. It was incredible. She just found the perfect spots, but here she might run into some trouble.
Yeah, Brenda has been playing some lights out poker. She trapped me one, like,
That was our first.
it was an amazing trap.
Yep.
Yesterday.
It's hard to trap Star, too.
It's a little bit hard to trap me, and I got to give her mad props, and I told her that she's playing at the top of her game, and I think that, or actually, what did I tell her? Oh, I told her that I was rooting for her because she's playing lights out poker, and she deserves it.
Yeah, and I don't know, I know if you guys have tuned in, you saw Star. She made, I think, 3 perfect folds. 3 folds that I could not make off of her stack, so props to her for getting as long as she did. She kind of got cooled off and made the perfect folds every time, so props to you too, Star.
Thank you, Ronan. I appreciate that.
You're at an early little look as far as the chip stacks. Heading into the final table here. We'll show payouts momentarily as well. Again, if you're watching on Facebook, you can check the pin comments for the payouts. And if you are watching on YouTube, you can just click on exclamation point payouts, and you'll be able to see how those look. First place prize, $5,267. The men cash, which will be our first elimination on our final table, will be taken home $527. So, oh boy, here we go. Ace Queen for Mary, pocket kings for Regina.
Raise the 50,000 into 6.
Put your seatbelts on, everybody. We're going to see some fireworks here.
Yeah, absolutely. So the 3-bet to 50,000 for Regina. Now Mary again, Ace Queen. It's a pretty hand. Looks like she is going to go ahead and put in the call. So here we are. Heads up to a flop. And a pretty low flop there, but that does give a wheel draw for Mary. And immediately betting 50K here.
Mary's going to get the bad news here shortly.
And there is the all-in from Regina.
I don't see Mary folding here. Do you, Ryan?
And oh wow, she does.
Snap
Wow.
fold.
Immediately let it go.
Wow, good fold.
Yeah.
With the 11 big blinds back and the gutter and the 2 overs, I mean, I might have to call off. So.
Yeah, that was a very. I'll be honest, because we've seen Mary play a lot of these final tables, a lot of these feature tables, and we know that she can be quite aggressive. But the fact she made that fold, she sensed something there. So yeah, very good fold for her in that spot. And then yeah, here are the payouts, guys. Again, first place taking home $5,267. Second place $3,511. Uh-oh, Valerie. Wow, we're getting premium hands already. This is a, I would have to think this is an immediate all-in maybe. With the aces, only 7 bigs left. Instead, she does put in a raise to 24,000, leaving herself with 3 bigs behind.
$24,000.
I played with Valerie earlier. She's quite the character. She's funny.
Yeah, we got a little bit of the humor when we were setting everything up for her.
Yeah, she's cracking us up.
Yeah.
Calls.
Brenda going to go ahead and put in the call with Queen 10 suited. And Aaron, Jack 9, closing out the action.
I think definitely she's going to come in here.
She has a stack to play with this a little bit. Has 43 bigs. If she wanted to potentially see a flop, but she is going to go ahead and put in the call, or fold, excuse me. So we're heads up here. Aces versus Queen 10. King 10, King flop. So Brenda does catch a piece of this.
That small raise is just so strong off that tiny stack. It's and the check call, yeah, nothing to do.
Yeah, so we are going to be off to the races here.
Unfortunate for Brenda, she's about as dead as you can be.
Yep.
You're ahead. You're ahead.
And that is going to put the nail in the coffin.
Yep.
Oh, ace high good.
Tim really put 4 kings out on the board.
Ace high is good.
If somebody folded a king, we have a problem.
Yeah, a couple really small stacks here. So anytime you see a tiny stack on a final table putting in half of it, I don't know if you can put any money in with anything besides aces.
Yeah, so Valerie does get a pretty crucial double up there. Get some chips back in front of her. Ladies having a good time, of course, making the final table. 9-handed.
This is a loaded final table. I've played with all these ladies, and we're going to have a blast watching this final table.
Yeah,
Sure.
a lot of these ladies have been on this live stream before for a lot of the other lady events that we got. All right, Lola, pocket 9s.
Raise to 15,000.
Just go ahead and put in the raise to 15,000. Here it is, Lola. And Trey, ace 10.
It's about to be all in time if I'm trying. First
Yeah.
the cutoff open.
Qualified, Trey. You still qualified.
And Trey, who did a solid job navigating through to get to this point. Ooh, Aaron, Queen 9 in the small blind.
The big bet.
It'll be 24,000.
Aaron's got a decent sized stack here too.
Yeah, she does, but she is going to let it go here.
Anytime you can final table with 40 plus bigs, you're sitting pretty.
Yeah, and now Valerie, who had that pretty big double up air.
And a call.
So here we are, off to the races again.
Perfectly fair fight.
9s versus ace 10 off. All clubs there.
Yeah, it's not a great flop.
No, it's not. 5 on the turn.
2 outs once.
Well, Trey has 9 lives.
Not this time, though.
Trey did get a couple doubles through star there. So.
Yeah.
She got 3. She was so funny. She was like, every time she'd go all in, she was like, I can only rely on you to double me up.
And you had a hand every time too. It was unfortunate.
So that is going to be the end of Trey's night as far as the... But But there it is. Yeah, Trey taking home the 9th place prize, $527. So our next elimination will be $597. But again, these ladies are playing for that first place prize of $52.67. There's also not one but 2 trophies up for grabs as well for this women's event.
A very beautiful WPA trophy supplied by the precious, amazing group. WPA, are you guys in the chat? Where are you at? Let's see you. Who is in the chat? Say what's up, guys. We want to see you. Who you rooting for?
Man, it's a lot of favorites on this table.
Yeah, too many to count for me, but I like a loose button open here from Aaron. Huge stack, putting the pressure on. If I have 2 short stacks to my left, it's any 2 on the button pretty much, if I'm this deep.
Oh, she's a close.
That's a huge pickup. Erin has the perfect seat here. She's got a couple short stacks to her left. She can just pick up these blinds almost whenever she wants.
I love Erin. She's such a sweetheart. She's so fun to play with. She's always happy. She's a nurse, so she's doing good deeds, and she's also a great poker player, so I'm always rooting for her.
Some mornings I'm up at
Yeah, I think I saw her at the last ladies event as well. I don't know if she final tabled or I don't think she did, but she seemed very fun and was hanging out with everyone after still, so seems like a really nice lady. Kelly here under the gun. Oh, all in. Easy decision.
Suited ace king.
The precious commodity it is. Pretty great spot to get it because she started in the cutoff and none of the short stacks really, she already made 1 jump, but oh, Lola here. She's in a little bit of an earlier position. What's up, Susan? How you doing? We got a lot of Regina fans. Lola here ran pretty good on that feature table. Played pretty good. Built her stack up nicely to compete. She's gonna. This looks like call. This looks like a call.
Calls into 7. Calls.
Can't blame her for that.
I don't
On
blame
that
her.
stack
Yeah,
size.
no.
Calls into 1.
She's a little early in position, but
Fold 2.
She's a little early, so she has 5 big ones.
Fold 3 and fold 4.
yeah, no. I'm saying Lola's a little early in the run here. A couple players left to act, but suited ace,
She's going for the knockout. She
of course.
can't play her.
Yeah. She wants to chip up and compete. It was getting in on the flop anyways. All right, ace king high flop. 6 for a chop maybe. No chop this time.
Oh, and she hit her 2 pair.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. She hit her ace 8. She felt that ace 8.
That's how ace
Did come, but not good enough. Ace king's going to go ahead and take the pot.
It doesn't always
And Kelly finds a
right.
much
It
needed
doesn't
double there right
always
before the blinds get to her.
I know, I'm still here because of that ace king that we chopped. Because I had the ace
Yeah,
10.
4-7 suited guys is undefeated.
I know.
Don't remind me of 4-7 suited.
Yeah, I know. She hit the gutter ball, offsuit, or no, she had the
No, she
offsuit
hit
gutter
the
and hits the ace. Yeah, that was Lola's run good for sure. Unfortunate.
I think I might have been better off overbetting the pot there. I did.
On the
I
turn?
did size up for sure.
You
but
sized up?
I
No, you
coulda
did size up for
overbetted.
sure. Yeah.
That could have been a spot.
No, I think you. I mean, you want to call from these like offsuit Broadway hands that can. I think it's fine, because the river's just gonna go check so often. And she checked back ace queen. I mean, you know, she wasn't gonna bet anything besides her hitting her gutter. So I think it was good, just unlucky.
3. Fold and 4.
I thought about ripping it for the
For
to
sure.
spades, but then I felt like she had ace queen. She floated me with gutter ball, so I said, nah, she will not fold. She's too good, not to me especially.
Yeah, she was talking about you can only win with a bluff, and you're like, I never have it.
Let's do it. I don't know, Kelly, I don't know if I want to battle you. I got
Congratulations, Teresa. Just hit your high hand. Got a satellite into the main. Good luck. Those main event tables are so fun. So hard, though. They're big player pool. Got to run good.
Yeah, she's gonna be right there.
We're right here.
Right there.
Fold 7 and 8. Fold 1.
Hey Art, I see you out there. Thank you. Thank you for
All
the
in at the
sweetness.
4.
All in here. Mary all in, ace 9 off, 52,000. And Kelly with queens. Oh my goodness.
Ooh. She getting that in. Regina's gonna fold. Oh, she's thinking about it. She's like, I could double punch, knock out 2 people
Yeah.
at one time.
She has been taking her time on the blinds though, to kind of thinking it through.
Yeah, she's a very
So
thinking player.
Mary
She's
all in,
always-
yeah, absolutely. Mary all in a risk here. 2 outs because we saw an ace is dead. 8-4 deuce, backdoor straight, no backdoor straight.
Join to an ace and ace only.
Oh my goodness, wow.
Goodness, and she banks it.
Ace on the
And that's gonna be
river.
crippling for Kelly there.
Mary and Kelly win. She hit the ace on the river. Kelly had pocket queens.
52,000.
Kelly shaking her head.
Every time.
I would be too.
Same. That's a tough one.
And then of course Regina's like, I had an ace too. It's like, oh, it
no.
hurts worse.
That's the worst.
Oh, she said, don't talk to me.
Wait for that first ace.
Button is good.
Do you guys turn the mics up for the cash games?
So our mics, they're just the mics above. So if we turn them up, the quality isn't as good. We try on the chattier tables, the big games when they're laughing and having a lot of fun. We try to ease back on our commentary and try to let them hear. The streams you see that have like really good player audio is almost always mic'd up players specifically. So those are like the bigger ones, you know. But maybe we can get a boost in the funds to try to get everyone mic'd up.
That would be fun.
It would be fun for sure.
Last night, you guys picked up a lot of our chatter.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, I
And that-
didn't watch much, but it sounded pretty
Yeah.
clear.
Raise, make it 15,000.
Brenda here with ace king of hearts, sitting off 23 bigs.
Calls in 2.
Valerie sticking in the call with queen jack.
Gotta root for Brenda. She's playing some lights out
I
poker
know.
tonight.
She is.
Fold in the 4. Fold 5.
Ooh, king queen here with Regina.
Calls in 6.
What are you doing with queen 10 here in the big blind? You have to defend, right?
In the big blind, yes.
A raise and 2 calls, yeah. You're gonna have to defend here. Unfortunately for Lola, she's absolutely crushed all over. And an ace queen high flop. It's a pair and a flush draw for Regina, pair and a flush draw for Lola, pair and a flush draw for Valerie, and top pair, top kicker for Brenda. Oh my gosh.
This is loaded.
This is an insane flop for these specific hands.
Kelly said there's going to be one here in March here. A run good one, ladies.
That's run good, yeah.
What? You guys are having a run good?
This is the first time I'm hearing about it, so I couldn't tell you, but an all in here from Regina.
Vegas in April, I could listen.
Oh, what are you doing in Brenda's shoes here?
Oh, wow.
This is
wow,
sick.
wow.
It's a huge shove to a lot of players.
Yep, I believe that I'm gonna have to call off.
Yep.
This looks like a big club with a pair like
Exactly what
like
it is, yeah.
a gutter ball with a club, something like that.
Jack 10, Jack of clubs, something, but this is, oh no.
I don't see her folding. Did
Yeah,
she call?
she did call.
Oh, okay.
Heads up.
She's just got to dodge a club.
A what? Oh no. And that's going to be wraps for Brenda. Wow. She actually had it. She's been bluffing all night. Really strong, amazing lines, and then she actually has it. Can't hold. Unfortunate for Brenda. Everyone else had a club. How does a club come out?
That was definitely a tough exit
Yep.
for a very well done
Absolutely.
player. You deserve all the accolades. You crushed it, Brenda. I enjoyed playing with you, and thank you for trapping me to double bubble me. Appreciate it.
thank you for busting me, she says. So how'd you like the adjustments with the new structure for the ladies event? You think? I mean, I know it was obviously better, but it was it.
It was so much better,
Yep.
and we had so much more play, and it makes this more enjoyable
Absolutely.
to watch because not everybody's on a shove stack. I love the in-between blinds that you guys added. The extra 5K to a 20K starting stack. Ladies, if you missed this one, you're going to want to get to the next one because it's such a good structure and a good starting stack. And amazing, amazing field. From the staff to the players, it's exciting, it's fun, and
Absolutely.
I always have a blast when I come out here.
It's so good to hear, and it's good to hear that we're making him better. You know, that's the goal. What do you think about Lola's complete with Queen 10? Do you think that's a raised blind on blind? I'd imagine it is.
I like a raise here.
But she limp, and then Aaron did raise, obviously with an ace blind on blind, and that's gonna be a good flop.
Check this out.
It could go either way. I can limp, call, or raise.
Yeah.
30,000.
She is covered by the big blind, so out of position it's not. I'm sure it's 50-50. Everything's 50-50. It happens or it doesn't, you know?
I like the way you think.
I had
Exactly.
0 diamonds. 0.
Well, that's already 2 jumps that these short stacks have made. Kelly and Val in C2 came in with very short stacks, and they made 2 good jumps already. A couple $100 extra. It's important. The play changes so much with these short stacks on these final tables. I got to deal the main event, the $400 first event that we had. Not the main event, rather, the event number 1 with had 700. It was so many entries and a lot of money up top. And there was one player who navigated, came in with a medium stack and got crippled early, and then navigated this 5 big blind stack all the way to get 3rd. And it was a bunch of huge jumps. So it was really impressive to see. That was Lawrence, if anyone was interested in that. Lawrence on that event 1 table, he played great. Oh, Lola here picking up the aces versus a big stack open. Oh, is that?
She didn't call.
Yep.
She didn't call.
19 bigs, I think. Yeah, you got to jam that.
Fold 2
Can't really 3-bet off of 19 bigs.
and a fold.
I got 2 of those, she says.
Shows the ace.
Yep. I did notice that Brenda, all those check jams, she had the absolute discipline to not show a single bluff. And that was so, to me, I'd be ripping those over, ripping every single one over. And maybe that's why Brenda wasn't getting called, because
She's picking the perfect spot. She played very well.
yeah, absolutely.
Very impressive, Brenda.
Yeah, when you 3-better with the king jack and she kind of block led the flop on the 8-high board, that was
It was a good move. 'cause
Absolutely.
She knew that I couldn't do much on the stack that I had, and yep.
Mary here, queen jack. She's been known to do some crazy stuff on these final tables, but she's also been known to win these events, run really deep. I think she was top 3 the last 3 of them.
Yeah, Mary is a great player, and she will keep you on your toes.
Absolutely.
She changes it up a lot. She shows up in spots with hands where you're like, whoa, where'd that come from? So it's very hard to gauge her, and you know, she's a great player. She maneuvers well, so it's tough. These ladies are all tough. This is a very, very tough final table.
This was in front of me. Now it moves the after. Y'all was paying attention. First tournament, first time player.
Shout out to the amazing Dillers tonight.
Oh, yeah. Amazing is a stretch. Kirk and Tim are all right.
Kirk and Tim are 2 of my favorites. And
Oh, 2
they do an
bigs under the
amazing
gun
job.
here. Have to. Can't be all in for your big blind.
That's not a terrible hand to be all in.
I know, that's
I
feels
wouldn't
like aces under the gun.
filter that,
Yeah.
right? On that stack.
That's about as good as it gets.
Raised to 45.
Virginia got 3-bet to ISO with a Jack 10 offsuit here. Kind of interesting. Better than calling, for sure.
Fold 2.
Well, it looks strong.
That's a good bit. That's a good bit.
Oh, Debbie here. 7 bigs. Less all in to call here.
What does Debbie do?
The one that you autographed for me?
I think with an all in and a 3-bet, you can fold almost anything just to make a little jump,
I need
you know?
I think so also.
Because sitting on 7 bigs, you're not thinking about winning the whole tournament right now. Okay, look at the payouts, Debbie. What's the jump from? What are we at? 7 players left right now? Jump from 7 to 6 got to be decent. Mary folding a pair, yeah. And now, Regina might have just kept Kelly alive here
More credit. Give it more credit.
with that 3-bet.
Kelly, come on. The queens, it's just 2 queens. 1 queen might do you
Well,
well.
that's why it looks so strong.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good flop. Oh, it's an interesting flop. Open-ender, live pair outs,
Draw.
flush draw.
Oh my
Go
goodness.
ahead. You're still
Live
ahead.
to the flush draw. Is she going to get it?
There we go.
I told you one queen.
Queen high good.
Don't play but one. Don't play but one, Kelly.
Yeah,
Not
that
two.
3-bet there kept Kelly alive because 2 players would have definitely been all in there.
Yep, the ace jack would have called for sure.
Fours would
or
have
the
called,
fours would have
absolutely.
called if the
Fours were the
ace
big
jack
blind
was
too,
called.
yeah.
Yeah, Mary definitely calls them.
Yeah, the jump from 7 to 6 there is almost $200, so that's a good jump there, and I think it's a good fold by ace jack. Just unlucky that the hands were like that.
Scared, but that was good protection. Yeah, that's why I was like,
Wow,
that's
Regina
good
with
for you.
almost 50% of the chips in play.
Regina is a beast. I told her all day today, I was like, I enjoy playing with you so much. You bring it, you're fearless, you're hard to range, and you're amazing. She's playing well and definitely deserves to be here and deserves a win.
Raise will make it 27,000.
Well, hijack open loose from Aaron here.
Fold
Just these
3,
small stacks, you
fold
can put the
4,
pressure on. You know Kelly has to fold so often.
Fold around. All right.
Aaron is just
button
on it
good.
today.
And we are now at 4,000, 8,000, and 8,000.
Blinds are up. Kelly fades the big blind jump right before. So good for her.
Where's my ring?
All right, good luck.
I had ace queen.
It matches my clothes.
It matches. Can I get a purple? She said, can I get a purple?
No.
I hate pink.
It's a little lighter pink.
It is lighter.
No, but it goes
I kind of want one of those pink jackets. We got those in the back, Ryan. Do I have to buy one?
Wow, that is super cute.
Might have to
I
talk to
need
some
one of
people.
those also. I need one of those too.
Yeah, we got to get Star a jacket, right? We got to find one of those back there.
Yes, please.
Aaron here, early position with the raggedy ace. She's been fairly aggressive so far, but there is a bigger stack in the big blind this time. She makes the right decision there for sure.
Thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie says Star deserves a jacket. I agree.
She made too many good folds today to not get a jacket. All in from Kelly here, blind on blind. King deuce offsuit from Regina. I think this was, if this was a click better, whether suited or king 5+, I think you have to call off. But this might be a fold. It's close, yeah.
That's close. I like her fold.
That's a good fold. You know Kelly's not getting it in there super light.
Yeah, we don't want to double Kelly up. She's also a great player. So.
Yeah, absolutely. You give her chips and she'll start putting the pressure on.
Absolutely. What's up, Sherry? I miss you, lady. It's good to see you. No, you can't have a hoodie, Susan. Just kidding. I think they're for sale. Is that
Those
right?
are for sale in the cage for sure.
So you're gonna have to come visit us. Come for a ladies' event. Hopefully it's soon. Is there one in March?
There will be one in March during the Run Good Poker Series. It's going to be taking place, which, by the way, the Run Good Series is up on our website if you guys want to get the full schedule as far as what we have coming up. Again, that's March 14th through the 24th. The Run Good Poker Series is going to be taking place.
Aaron here, open up ace-4 suited under the gun. And she's just going to pick up those blinds. Oh, Regina here in the small blind, king 10 off. He'll let it go. Doesn't want to tangle with another big stack.
I like Erin's opens here with So Light. With her stack, she's going to put pressure on these guys. She knows the smaller ones are trying to jump. They're not going to get too froggy. She's going to use her stack and her early position to look strong. I like it, I like it, I like it. She gets through.
Yeah, absolutely. And she hasn't had a showdown or anything so far on this final table, so really she can keep a good image as long as she keeps getting there without showdown.
Until it's not. Really? 8?
8?
This is a lot.
Are they making fun of my king 8?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Not quite.
I was reading the comments
so
and I
was
heard
I.
king 8. I'm like, oh no. Yes, it was a bad shove.
Yeah, Chris, no, I don't think it was a bad shove. I think it was a good shove. Chris, no No cell phones on tournament final tables. Cash games, you're allowed to keep your phones out. And Debbie is all in here with a good hand, pocket 8s. See if anyone wakes up with anything. Kelly's going to get rid of these deuces. Yeah, good fold, Kelly. See Lola with a flipping hand here. In the small blind again. Lola's been caught in these spots here where she gets a decent hand against an all-in, but she's in the small blind. And now Erin can't do anything about it.
Miss Debbie's gonna cha-ching.
It's over. It's the final.
It's a huge
number.
pickup for Debbie there in early position.
2, 6. Oh wow. I Pocket 8. Ooh, nice.
Sherry says, Star, hope you and everyone will join us for Mug on February 12th. Best Bet Live. What? That's close to my birthday.
What meetup game is that, Sherry? We got, said February 12th. It's coming up soon here.
You don't know what to do with that? Chips, kids. 4,000. I just seen it all in hand. What is that? 8.
Yeah.
I've never seen Mug. What's Mug, Sherry? Tell us all about it.
Oh, it's a meetup game. The meetup game here for Spaces. Yep. I hadn't heard about it yet, but I'm sure it'll be a good game. Mary here, King Jack offsuit, sitting on 20 bigs. Love the open. I know if I know Mary, and I think I do a little bit, she's here to win this thing. She's not going to fold her away and make a little bit of money. She wants to win. I know everyone wants to win, but Mary's going to play like it for sure.
I've not had pocket
Yeah,
8s
she's
all
definitely
day.
gonna bring it, and she's got no fear. She's gonna play.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get
Take it down for sure. Mary is a
Little
beast,
Kurt the cooler. I'm gonna give me some strawberries.
and she's also true to like to play around.
Yeah, absolutely.
As
She's
you guys
awesome.
know.
I love dealing to her. So many crushers, absolutely, Sherry. Just a bunch. Like I know Debbie. She's made the final table for this, I think, 4 times now. So the 4 times I've dealt or commentated these ladies featured at final table, she's been here, just absolutely crushing it.
She is so sweet.
She
She
is.
came up to me. I was all sad on the sideline. She's like, "You're too good to be out here." And
All
I
in for
said,
Kelly here.
Well, you played amazing. You go crush it.
Kelly finding a perfect spot.
Oh,
My goodness.
wow. We got 8s, best 9s. Oh.
All and Regina ISO shoves here. If I'm Kelly, I'm upset, but then when you see the hands, you won't be.
Yeah, she's going to be happy.
Debbie with a real hand. Oh,
man,
my gosh.
Debbie's in a tight spot again.
Again, yeah. With a same situation. Kelly open,
Oh,
Regina
man.
jam, or re-raise rather to ISO, but
How do you feel about these ISOs?
I think the 8s is way better. The Jack 10, I think the Jack 10 is just a fold versus under the gun open because you just have so many players left to act. But that ISO kept Kelly in, and now she's probably going to get another double here. It's 2 outs once. That's going to be a double for Kelly again through Regina. Kelly just holding on in these early position jams. This is incredible.
Nicole says, go, Erin. Mikey's going for Mary. Who else you guys rooting for? Who you got? Who's going to win this?
Let us know who you're here with. We got a lot of Kelly fans. Kelly, says Chantel.
Give me King Queen your stack, I swear to God.
Yeah, King, Queen. Oh, what a 6 spot there.
You need chips.
You have to fold King, Queen there, though, off that short stack, I think. I think it's a great fold.
I would have folded King Queen in that spot.
Yeah, me too. But also, I say I'll fold things all the time, and I'm a liar, so.
It's harder to do when you're sitting on
Of
7
course.
big blinds and you have King Queen.
It's safe to say I wouldn't have made this table. Okay, I would not have made. Oh, Debbie gets instantly rewarded for folding that King, Queen.
There we go. She got the ladies.
All
Go
in, blind on
ladies.
blind. Oh, not
Go
blind on blind. We
ladies.
have a Regina limp. Regina's going to have to call, too. This is sick. Regina kind of running into it here.
7. Oh, I'm sorry, 46.
She is. She definitely has the utility to do this, though.
Yeah. She wants the lucky coin. Oh, she's flipping it. Heads or tails?
I love her so much.
She still didn't make a decision.
She cracks me up.
don't know if you've seen like the Doug Polk randomize where he's like, this is verbal. If I pull a red 8 twice, I'm calling. And they table their hands and they sweat the flip, you know. And it's,
Nice.
yeah, you have to call. You have to call. You didn't limp 3s to fold to a small jam.
There you go.
I mean, I guess against Debbie we could.
Maybe against Debbie. Yeah, we just did hear her say she
But,
folded
I mean,
ace jack
we're
and then
just-
king queen.
We're just flipping with so many hands and
Yep.
such a small stack. And it's definitely hard to fold 3s in that spot.
Yeah, of course.
Can't blame her. She flipped a coin. I'm curious if it actually flipped to say yes call, or
Yep.
if she flipped it and then decided to call without it saying
I,
yes.
I will say whenever I've done that, I've done the Doug Polk pull to see if I'm calling or folding. I've done the coin flip. I've done it all. I've always honored it. So I imagine
nice.
if she actually said, I'm sure she was, maybe she was being facetious with the flip, but if she meant it, she meant it, I'm sure. Regina does have the stack, so I'm never folding 3s there.
Would that be terrible if your fate was fated
Yeah.
to a coin toss if she hit the 3 versus
Exactly,
Debbie
yeah, right.
and she won the coin toss? Why couldn't she have missed the coin toss?
Because, you know, Debbie's praying for a call anyways,
Yeah,
but
she
if
definitely
she
wants to call it.
calls heads or tails, hits heads, and then hits a 3. Oh.
I know that.
Who's the most seasoned player on the table?
Well, I did hear Val say that she's older than everyone at the table, and she's rocking all the poker gear. So I'd imagine she's played the most hands.
She is a hoot. She was calling us little rascals. She looked.
Yeah,
was looking at me.
she heard us say it, I think.
She knew. She knew I was ratting her out.
No, I think she's definitely the most seasoned. I know Mary's played a ton of poker though. Definitely not counting her out. She's played a lot of hands. She's in here often enough, especially around the time of these tournaments. She's playing these tournaments. I don't know.
See Mary and Regina heads up. What do you got?
I mean, you can't bet against Regina right now. You know, I think Erin's playing so well right now. She might get her hand caught in the cookie jar. And Lola opened King 10 suited last hand, but does limp the King Queen suited here.
I know.
But yeah, I think Erin's got a good shot.
Erin
Valerie's
definitely
all
has a
in here.
They all got a great shot.
Yeah, they're all playing
it's
great.
just a little vision I had.
Of course, yeah. No, I like
but
to.
they all deserve to
Oh,
be up
Mary all in here. She has a real hand on a shorter stack.
Oh wow, she's running into ace queen, but fortunately for her,
Yep.
she is shorter. Valerie's gonna be shorter.
Of course.
Than Mary, so.
And Lola making a
And
good
poor
fold.
Lola has to fold king queen suited. You know she never wants to fold that. She makes a good fold.
Yeah, I'll never count Mary out for sure. All right, all in that wrist, but with the best hand, and that's a sweat flop. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Oh, Mary crushes
Wow.
it.
and just like that, Mary sitting pretty.
I got your back.
Oh, good game, Miss Regina. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. But you know what? You're a winner because you got grandchildren. That's right. Great-grandchildren. And a pink Valerie, it was super nice.
She kept saying, I just
very
want to
nice.
That's a brutal way to go out.
Do I get money?
Do I get money? She doesn't even. She didn't care. She's just here.
Good job, Val.
So yeah, out in seventh, gonna collect $714 here, and it's not a bad day, but unfortunate to get it in good and lose there. I was supposed to win that hand. Yep, you were.
You did. You doubled your money. Yay.
Great game, Valerie. Thank you for entertaining us all day. I look forward to playing with you again.
It was so nice playing with you guys.
Looks like Mary has Jack 10. I see her opening here
This
in
is
the
a
cutoff.
Slam dunk open.
Slam dunk open for Mary.
23
Pumps up to 23. Uses. I've been noticing the interesting sizes. We've seen a lot of non-standard. Like we've seen some mini clicks like the normal 2x, maybe 2 point, but then we're seeing 4x, 3x, and it's interesting. And it's everyone doing different sizings. It's interesting.
I've noticed Mary changes it up quite
Yeah,
a bit.
absolutely.
She goes from 2 to 5. I think I've seen her do 6.
I've seen her do 6 on a three-handed final table, and it was good because she was definitely mixing it up with the strength. It wasn't dependent, so she's really good at mixing it up. It's definitely, I think it's Mary's biggest strength, is she's so different with all of her play, you know.
Yep, she definitely changes it up
I know, I can't
enough
remember, but
that
she said something about an ace king. I don't remember who got her.
Ladies, thank you so much. I just got your gift, and they look amazing, and I might share some with Ronan.
I usually clean it up at the end of the night. You don't have to worry about me. There's always extras, so I get mine then. Those are all for you.
Aw, thank you. You ladies are too sweet. But yes, I was saying about Mary. She just changes it up so much, and she doesn't do it with the strength of her hand. I think she's actually looking at who's in the big blind and what stack sizes are here and there. So she's very calculated. It's very hard to put her on a starting hand. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. I wish I was on final table too, and it was so great seeing you again. Much love.
Kind of a good flop here for both players. We're going to check it through, and ace high is going to be good, unless Erin gets a little creative here, and she doesn't.
I had a gut shot too.
I was just defending.
I might like to see a lead from Erin on that flop sometimes. Small blind complete, big blind check, and it's a 6-high flop. I mean, that's all you. Could definitely generate a lot of folds there, especially covering your opponent.
10-4, good lady.
10-4, absolutely.
You can tell I'm eating
Yeah.
my treats.
Did you do good? Oh, thank God.
In all that time, what was I gone? 45 minutes?
First time, 'cause I was like, oh, she's back that quick.
In that game, you get to see this long, you got up and you bet. I only lost 2 hands in a row, one time, and then I left.
You were on the other side of me, and I asked you for a walk. So
Yeah, Lola there just open folded the ace-4 offsuit on the button versus Erin here. I'd like to see any ace this short-handed, final table pressure. I'd like to see an open. Debbie doesn't get her walk, unfortunately.
Oh, Candy, I don't forget it.
And both players flop a gutter here. But oh no, excuse me, Debbie flops a pair, bottom pair, and backdoor flush draw. Erin with a gutter.
And Debbie's not going anywhere. She's going to see the turn, and she's going to run into it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she's not.
Erin gonna hit top pair on the turn. You know that old top pair draw? Forget about that one.
Top pair gutter, top pair comes in.
Debbie thinking about getting a little sticky here, or maybe just deciding, taking her time.
I think this might be a little bit of a Hollywood. I don't see her continuing here.
I don't either. Bluff raise would be cool though, but it's pretty strong for Erin to bet on that turn card. The most obvious draw gets there.
I don't think Erin folds on a bluff raise here.
Really? Against Debbie?
To her stack. Maybe.
Yeah, she's got almost 80,000. All right, I think the stacks are all, oh no, that's,
Are they off?
no, they're right, She's stacking them in 4s instead of 5s. So she does have 77,000 back.
Oh, I read that wrong. My bad. She definitely gets off on a bluff raiser.
Yeah. Oh, she finds a call here.
What? All right, what does Debbie need? A queen or a 6, and she
An 8 for a
does not
chop, and
get
she
it.
doesn't get it. Oh my gosh, and Erin bets. That's awesome.
I think you hit that one.
This merge sizing is funny because she bet 15 on the flop, 15 on the, and then she gets a call and just gets like, that's awesome. I think that was for value. Yeah, it was. You can hear her saying it.
She said it.
Wow.
Very nice read. Very nicely played.
That was awesome. 15 on the flop, 15 on the turn. Super thin, super small bet on the river. And gets called by exactly what she wanted to. That was very well played, Erin.
Very well played. Hey, Bob. What you doing, girl? It's good to see you out there. I hope everything's going well.
Yeah.
Teresa says Mary D got her tight pants on.
Yeah, she does. She's playing. She's running good, playing good right now. So hopefully she can keep it up.
Aw, thank you, Guy. I appreciate your support always.
I like what Kelly's doing here, raising small. It's like what you did with the King Jack hand earlier, raising small with a hand you might want to fold, but might generate a lot of folds here.
Yeah, for sure. And then like you don't want to run into it.
Yep.
So.
Because it might feel like a jam, but ooh.
And it just looks so much stronger.
Absolutely.
So she might be able to get like an ace-5. I don't see Erin folding here, but yeah, I mean, a lot of players might just fold ace-5
Absolutely,
there.
yeah. Strong from a short stack under the gun for sure.
Kelly is definitely a good player, and I feel like she's always deep in these tournaments.
Yeah, I see her at the dailies at Orange Park running pretty deep on those. And Mary's going to call here as well. I mean, she's getting good price for sure in the big. And a 10-10-9 flop is going to be good flop for Mary here.
Very good flop for Mary.
It's always good to see the overcard to your pair paired out there, you know. She's going to lead and take it down.
Actually, it's my favorite.
No, we did talk about that. 9-10 suited is my favorite hand, but I only have an ace there. Yeah,
It's a lot of people's favorite. It's one of my favorite hands for sure.
It's a pretty hand.
Besides that coveted 4-7 suited, of course.
Because it's a good hand.
I have 14 favorite hands.
Do you? Yeah.
9 cents is one of them.
I think I'm going to sit down.
Did you see that? Oh, you did. You saw the 9-5 hand, huh?
Yeah, I did. I did look at that. Yeah.
The more I go over it, the better I feel about the fold.
It's no. I think it's a good fold. But Kirk and I are a little looser. But I think you might be in jail. You know.
Yeah, that's the problem. There's too many hands handcuffing me to dead there.
Like Adonis was saying, like you. Oh, Ace Jack all in for Debbie here. 5 big blinds on the button.
Good luck, Debbie.
Picking on Kelly.
This is a perfect hand to pick up on the button.
Absolutely.
What I do remember about Debbie is she's a real smart player, and she always comes up with the hand that she needs at the right time.
At the right time, absolutely.
It's like in the nick of time, it's right there.
And then she's going to get called here by Mary probably, and she's just in a perfect spot.
I think you're making a move.
She said, I think you're making a move.
You're making a move. And
Debbie's not really known for making too many moves, but this is a
I don't want to take
great
one for
spot,
the team.
and it looks like a great spot too. Just on the button, everyone folds.
Yeah, I mean, this could definitely be such a wide range of hands, despite what player it is. 5 big blinds,
King Jack off,
everybody
King
folds to the
10,
button. I mean,
Queen Jack suited, yeah. So many
You would
hands.
hope we go up to the ladder.
No, but I can't do it
All right,
out loud. I can't do it out loud.
All right,
That's
she's going to go ahead and make the call, and Mary's going to be a 30%, or wait, a 70-30 again. Let's see if she can pull it off. What do you
Yep.
think, bro?
Oh, you both.
She's running real pure, man, but I think Debbie runs pretty good too.
No, that's her favorite. That's
She
her
got
hand.
she got her little dangler here. Let's see if she can hit it for another
The ace
knockout.
is the hand that beats her every time.
A gasp and backdoor straight equity here.
Oh.
Open ender.
Oh my goodness.
7 or 2.
All right, she's got 16. Oh, and
Yeah.
she bigs. That was a fast, there was no drum roll on
Yeah,
that
come
one.
on,
It was
Kirk.
just
What are we
like-
doing?
Kirk, where's the drum roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna bark at him for that one later.
He didn't want to slow roll us.
Yeah, I love slow roll on the final table. Just real slow.
I like that. That gives me time to envision
Yep.
whatever card I need.
You're counting
When it
outs,
comes too
you
fast,
know?
I'm like, wait, you didn't give me enough time to envision my club draw or whatever.
Here, you're next. It's your turn.
Yeah, Val, you're absolutely right. Your favorite hand should be the winning hand. Unfortunately, I don't come by that too often.
You too?
Yeah,
Wasn't that much. If you
I got a bluff, and look at me. They're always gonna call me, you know.
We were joking about that with me today.
Yeah.
They're like, your store never has it. I'm like, that's because I never get it.
I can't get it.
I can't get it.
I can't find Ace Jack on the button when I'm sitting on 7 bigs, you know? I can't ever find that. Mary folded her button. It's probably the top of the folding range there.
No, I called. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, Regina's in the big. Probably not, actually. She's definitely folding a lot more.
195. So it's
Yeah, Mary has an unlucky seat. She has Erin 2 seats to her right, covers her, and Regina 2 seats to her left, covering her. She doesn't really have position on either of them for a lot of the time. So
And she's a bit handicapped, but she's maneuvering very well, and
yeah.
she's still pumping up that stack, as Mary always does.
Run good and play good. It's a good formula. Sick that she turned the open ender there.
I thought for sure it was coming.
Yeah, I felt when I saw that card, I was like, oh, it's wraps. Doesn't matter if she has 25% going to the river or not. And that's all in for Kelly. That's a good all in, I think.
For sure. You're just not going to run into too many hands behind.
Yep. See if Lola wakes up with something, and she doesn't. Great pickup from Kelly there.
And Lola lays it down, and Kelly's going to go plus 20.
Yeah, it's huge. Anytime you can pick up the blinds on these final tables.
Sorry, again to me? Oh. It's so awful.
Once again, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are just now tuning in, this is our ladies' final table for the ladies-only tournament here at Best Bet Jacksonville. We had 68 entries, $300 to enter, and the total prize pool, $16,660. If you're on YouTube, you can type exclamation payout to see all the payouts first through ninth. We are already down to 6 players. And if you're on Facebook, just give us a holler if you needed those payouts. I'd be happy to read them to you.
Miss Regina is looking at a sweet suited ace-king on the button.
Yeah, ace-king of spades is actually the exact hand. She got a huge, huge pot in early. Got it all in against queens for 48 big blinds and then held, or hit rather, and got her stack up to 200,000 and was 140 bigs deep early and just kept on running it up. She's been playing great, running good, nothing better.
And she was playing very, very disciplined on her huge stack. She knew that she had so much chip utility that she didn't have to force anything, so she just kind of cruised, and now she's picking up some hands, so it's worked. Her game plan has worked out. And now I know why she was so wild on stream last night. That was her strategy. She wanted to look like she was wild and splashy and get that image, and it worked. She's definitely just played super solid and tight tonight. She's not being wild or crazy.
Yeah, Kelly here electing not to jam the king-queen here, min-clicking. And it's one of those spots that looks so strong again. And Lola with a real hand here. If you min-click off 8 bigs and get a jam here from Lola, you fold on king-queen.
Let me see, what was the action? My bad.
Oh, Kelly min-clicked from the hijack here with king-queen offsuit, and Lola now has ace-jack offsuit on the button. And she only had 8 bigs to start the hand, Kelly did.
I think Lola's going to put her in her call.
Oh, call is fine, I think. So strong. Debbie's going to come along here. And Kelly getting the best of it there, flopping top pair, really good pickup.
I like her click there. It does look super strong, and
Yep.
she can just continue most boards and get through.
Lola there a little tight there, not jamming the ace-jack. Or ISOing at least, but it worked out for her because Kelly definitely got the best of that flop.
Six-handed on her stack. I think I like an ISO with ace-jack there.
Yeah, I think this is Regina putting her treats together on screen right now.
Oh, Regina, you're so sweet. She's too sweet.
Yeah, so just a heads up, it is sounding like that they are going to be taking a break after this hand, or the hand later. So we will be taking that break with them. It'll be about a 10-minute break.
Aaron, here's pretty 7-6 suited on the button. I think she should start toning down the button opens a little bit, just because Mary does defend so wide. And Debbie just picks up a real hand. Oh my gosh, what a spot.
And then wake up in a spot like this
Yep.
where Debbie's just going to jam. Yep.
Well, I don't hate the wide button opens from her because of Debbie's short stack. I think that Mary just defends pretty wide, And so she's going to get a lot of calls on her button opens. And I'm sure she knows that at this point now, too. She's seen Mary get in there.
So 50 more.
Yes, Destiny, it is chocolate covered strawberries.
And cheesecake bites. Don't forget the cheesecake bites.
Yeah, the cheesecake bites are legit too.
And there was a carrot cake bite in there.
Oh,
My goodness. I might have to go get one of those.
snuck one of those in there.
I'm going to have to go look at that in a second. You might see me on screen in 20 minutes.
Thank you. Guess who gave them to me? Stephanie.
Oh, so I think we'll be taking the break after this hand.
This hand here, okay.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Regina just, oh my
Oh.
goodness, Queen's under the gun.
Just comes up and puts on you and hits on you and everything.
A couple good spots for her so far in this final table. Kind of getting revenge on that like pocket 3's hand and the pocket 8's hand. Hopefully get some of her chips back here. And that's going to be a raise it up. 21. I love that sizing. Pretty standard under the gun. Looks incredibly strong, obviously. And Mary ditching the king 9 just like that. I love seeing the difference, you know, because she knows she's out of position versus the deepest stack and just playing great.
All right, yeah, so we are going to hit the break here. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, guys. So hang tight until then. And like I said, more final table action coming up here on Best Bet Live. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys watching. Be back in about 10 minutes.
This spring, WPT is taking over an entire Virgin Voyages ship for the ultimate adults-only luxury cruise experience. Featuring a WPT championship with a $1 million guarantee. When you're competing on the felt, enjoy world-class eateries, pickleball and golf in Grand Cayman, and an epic pool party in the Bahamas. The Sexton Cup is heading out to sea. You could become the next WPT champion. Book your adventure today at WPTvoyage.com.
Got you. Thank you, WPA. I did not create those. I'm just a messenger.
All right, welcome back. Getting things back going here as we have returned from break. $5,000 small blind, 10,000 big blind, 10,000 big blind ante. And we are getting back at it. Yep, and it's going to get bigger and bigger as this night progresses.
We lost some people.
And yeah, we are down to 6 players left here on the final table. Mary, 17 bigs for her.
Raise, and I'm going to get 22,000 in the fourth.
Going to go ahead and put in the raise, the 22,000 does Mary.
She's chipped up in a pretty good way here. She kind of got smoked to start and then clawed her way all the way back up to a decent stack.
Call in the sixth.
And Regina is going to go ahead and put in the call here with 8-5 offsuit. Essentially defending her big blind here. 9 tray flop.
It's a pretty good flop for ace high.
Check in the six, check in the four.
Does go check. Queen on the turn. Some potential club draw out there.
I'd imagine Mary's going to bet this one, yeah. It's a good card for her range. Any monkey on the turn there.
So as we do come back, there's a look at the chip counts. As you see, Kelly and Lola right now are the shorties. The short stacks, 10 bigs for both of them. Regina, though, 51 bigs, and Aaron, 30 bigs. So that's the way things look as we have returned back from the break. And then here are the payouts. Again, $5,267 up top for first. The next elimination will be taking home $896 for that sixth place.
So top heavy.
Very much so.
How many buy-ins is that for first? It's like 15, something like that.
Just about, I think, yeah. Might be a little more.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Because it's a $300 buy-in. Yeah, closer to 18.
Raise of 30,000 in the three.
I can tell.
Yeah, just under 18.
She's a double green tea.
That's right.
Thanks, Jameson.
It's kind of funny looking at the blinds here. You see 91,000 in front for Debbie now, but that's only 9 bigs left.
Yeah, raises at 30,000. A lot of ICM pressure here. Debbie can make some good jumps if Lola or Kelly go out here.
That 2-3 got there, Debbie.
Yep.
Went right through. What? It's 20,000. Real? Oh my God! I'm shoving. I'm just gonna shove.
Oh, shut up. You're second in chips and you're
I need these back.
She says 20,000. I'm shoving. I'm just gonna shove. Love it.
I need them too.
That's right.
Debbie's been doing a great job of navigating this stack so far. Very impressed. Had to make some close folds, but she's been playing well.
And I love her watch.
Yeah. And Kelly here, gonna bump it up. Big raise. 50,000, leaving herself only 55,000 back.
That's some good confidence.
Regina just snap folds the king jack because how strong that looks.
Let me think about these cards a second. I need them back. You go,
See what I mean?
Yours
said you
can
like-
connect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mine never connect.
So much fun.
Unless you hit the quad.
Yeah, your prediction of Regina and Mary heads up for the thing for the tournament is coming to fruition a little bit. Mary's been chipping out.
Is she second in chips too?
She's third in chips, about 100,000 back from Aaron. But you know how Mary can get going. If she gets in a rhythm, it'll be lights out poker.
she could definitely chip up fast, as she has done.
Fold.
Carson says Kelly's taking some money off me in cash. Yeah, she's taking some of my money too.
Fold 5.
She's definitely a good player.
Fold 6.
In the room a lot. Queen 10 suited here, 8 big blinds on the button. This is a close spot. The only thing I hate is a limp. I'll put it that way.
Raise
She is gonna raise it, that's good.
30,000.
Raise or fold is fine.
Fold in the
Like
1.
what she said. Yeah, so I was like, oh, let me try her.
She knows Debbie's not gonna fend too wide here. Ace 8, oh, what a spot. Ace 8 offsuit in the big blind versus a short stack, non-all-in raise. A button raise at that.
All in
And she
at the
does
3.
it all in, wow.
And she makes the right decision here.
And Lola already put in so much. Gonna have to go with it.
Let's see, ladies.
Yeah, and Lola doesn't have a bad hand here.
Of course.
That's a really good hand to have with 4 big blinds.
You're live, yeah.
She's got a lot of equity going into this flop. And a queen
And
10,
that's
and
a
she
10 high
nails
flop, yep.
it. 10 high flop for Lola.
Ace or an 8 now for Debbie.
Oh,
wow.
And there is the 8.
And that's gonna eliminate Lola. Oh my gosh.
My goodness.
Good seeing you again. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
Lola played amazing. She did well all day.
Absolutely.
I played with her earlier, and she's a great player. And very well done, Lola.
It hurts to get there and then lose. That's the worst.
Well, she plays so patient. She's the
She's
most
very
patient person I think I know.
But she does play a 2-3.
Well, but you gave her an opportunity.
And
But
just
she
like that,
is-
we're down to
she is
5. I
patient.
do
I've
believe
played
that
with
was
her before.
800 and change for 6th place, and we're making a jump to over $1,000 now for the next bus. So this is exciting stuff. Congratulations to all these ladies for making it this far. Already have a good payday, and let's see who's going to get the biggest, you know?
Sizzler. I love some sizzler. What are you talking about?
No, we're going for a crap pool.
Fold in the 5. Fold in
That's
the
my
6.
thing.
Fold in the
Yeah,
1.
ooh, I like
What a
that.
shove from Debbie there. That was awesome.
Bib and I'm going to
Oh, yeah.
Fold in the
just
I
one.
like her style. She just seems to know where she's at
I want
often.
the
She
shrimp,
makes
but not
very
the
good
crab.
decisions.
I like those king crab legs.
Oh, you give Mary a walk.
Hey, I had 9-5.
Hey, you know what? You mind your own. Mind your own. Don't get in my affairs and my hands. That was our hand together.
Some collusion going on. I understand.
No, not at all.
No collusion this time. All right, down to 5-handed. These ranges are about to start getting a little bit wider here.
Fold 1.
And Debbie with a very playable stack now.
I've had 0 times, or I've had 0 times.
And that's a very good hand.
Let's change that. Only if they win.
Debbie picking up king queen suited on the button after her ace 8 miracle.
Raise 30,000.
Yeah.
Let's see if she's gonna catch on fire here, guys.
She might have to here in a
She's
second.
like,
Oh, Mary with a really good hand.
I got some
This might be all in, I think.
I
Off of
think-
21
I think
bigs.
that Mary may, but she may not because of Debbie.
Yeah, it is Debbie. You're right.
Debbie does have a tighter range, even though she is on the button. She does have a more.
Very good
range, I
image.
believe.
Yeah. She kept talking about, oh, I folded king queen, I folded ace jack versus those shoves, and I'm sure that's getting her a lot of credit right now.
And they were just talking about her being so tight.
Yeah.
Mary may think if she shoves that she gets to fold a lot of big hands.
Yeah, that's also what I was thinking is she might have a ton of fold equity against like tens. Like Debbie doesn't want to go busto here with tens.
Heads up.
Clubs though would send her packing.
So Mary elects to call. We're gonna go heads up.
Ace high flop.
The 20,000 in the 4.
Mary's gonna elect to lead out. I kind of like a check to rope this in a little bit, get a little value in the pot, but maybe she's thinking she don't like the wet board.
Yeah, it's a connected board. I think she knows. I also think she knows that she can fold out a lot of Debbie's hands here. Like I think she knows she has an ace. It's unlikely Debbie has an ace. And she doesn't think she's going to check it to her. Or she doesn't think she's going to bet if she checks. I think.
So she's trying to get some value in that.
Yeah, maybe from tens, maybe from jacks.
Not when an ace comes.
You didn't want
Card
clubs.
flush.
Ooh, and she said what she raised earlier with ace-8. You sitting there with ace-8, or did you say?
She said it before she looked.
Before she looked, and then she had.
So Mary's gonna take down another pot, and she's inching in on Aaron.
Yeah, this is these chip stacks are starting to level a little bit. It's gonna get interesting here in a second if Kelly gets a double, because then weird ICM pressures where people are gonna be similarly stacked.
So who's our short stack now, Ronan?
Kelly's still our short stack now. We'll see her chip count here in a second, but yeah, Aaron's kind of been hovering around that 300 for a little bit, and Debbie got that nice double. She's at almost 200. Mary's just chipped up in a big way. Now we're blind on blind here. Kelly, the short stack at the table. Gonna let it go. The mystery hand, we'll see it in a second when our graphics catch up. Yeah, she's sitting on 100,000, 10 bigs.
Now walk it out, walk it out, walk it out.
It's always a good feeling to get a walk at a final table. Doesn't matter your hand. Unless it's aces, I guess.
Oh.
It's funny, with how loose I play, I usually get a good amount of walks because people just know I'm going to call so often. And I was like, I finally pick up kings in my big blind one day, and I get a walk from the loosest guy at the table. I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh, no, that's the worst. That's why I don't typically look. I always just fold.
Yeah, I wish I didn't.
Especially if you've been like hard dead all day.
Yeah.
And you finally get it, that's why I would never look again when that happens.
Yeah, I went busto like 20 minutes later because I was so mad.
Oh.
Fold 5 and 6. Calls.
Where do you play at? I need to go to your table.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I play at Orange Park whenever I can, and St. Aug sometimes. A little bit of a further drive. Both players with Queen 10 here flopping a gutter. Mary with the betting lead in position. I'd imagine this is going to be a range bet from her.
Checks in the 1. And
She does.
1,000 in the 4.
She down bet that 25, or is it the same bet as?
And a call.
I think it was the same bet as the flop or pre-flop.
I think so as well.
I like to see her size up here on any turn for sure.
So 50,000 in the 4.
She does.
She does.
She's betting quick.
Half
like
pot,
she has
yeah.
it.
And a 4.
What a great hand from Mary there.
Button is
Getting a chop hand to fold.
And a pretty big pot too. Single raise and a call on the flop. That's a lot of chips heading her way. And I think that just got her over Aaron's chip stack.
Very well played. Nice
Yep.
hand, Mary. And you can tell that it is getting serious in the best bet building. These ladies
Yes.
are getting quiet, they're getting ready to focus, and they're getting ready to pounce. Who's it going to be, guys? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, let us know your predictions, please. Who's going to be the final two battling it out for $5,000? We have a Debbie fan in the chat rooting for Mama.
fold in the 4. Fold 5. Raise with a
We got
25,000
Regina with
in the
another
6.
ace on the button.
Fold 1.
She's going to open it up, and it looks like Erin's going to wake up with an ace as well, and she folds.
Can't do it.
And Regina's going to take it down. Good fold, Erin.
Yeah, Regina taking advantage of the only hand she's going to be in position on Aaron there. So I imagine those opens are going to get looser and looser as the night goes on.
Yours and one of yours. I had ace.
Yep, now that we're five-handed, we're definitely going to see the bigger stacks opening a much lighter. I would
I've
assume.
had the hand before.
Yeah, of course.
Put pressure on these guys.
Ace king.
Kelly here with the Robbie under the gun.
That would have been nice.
Unfortunately, she's got to put a lot of chips in for this big blind, this next hand. She's going to be 8 bigs back to start.
Fold 6. Fold in the 1.
And the good news is she has Debbie on her right, so she will get more walks, I think.
Let me look.
I guess she has Mary D on her right as well, so maybe not. I love Debbie's complete here. Any suited cards, I'm completing blind on blind this short for sure.
50,000.
But Mary has a real hand, unfortunately.
Kind of hard to limp with Mary behind. She's
Yeah.
real aggressive, and she tends to pick up a lot of hands. So it's hard to limp.
good.
And fold. Ouch.
Anything beat me.
Yeah, Mary is definitely on the more aggressive side, so Debbie in a weird spot. Blind on blind. Have to tighten up those completes because she's also going to raise big, you know. You see 5X there, and I think standard would be like 3 and change, but she's just bumping it up knowing she can get so many folds.
Knock yourself out. She's definitely got unique sizes,
Yep, absolutely.
which makes it very hard to put her on her hand. It looks like Aaron's got a son, I believe, in chat. He says, totally not being biased, but Aaron, my mom, is going to win. LOL. Paxton, she's got a great shot at winning this. She is playing great, and we love her here at Best Bet.
Absolutely. We see another Mary and Regina prediction for the final 2 from Teresa there. It's looking more and more like it every hand right now. And Mary is very used to being heads up in this tournament, so.
It's definitely going to be an exciting heads up, no matter who ends up there. On this
Toya's
table.
sticking with her mom, though. You got to stick with your mom. My mom would never make it to a final table. I have to explain to her everything whenever I talk about work, but.
My mom was so cute. She would like listen to everything I'd say, and then she would try so hard to learn it. And then she knew what I was talking about. She was like my biggest fan. I miss my mama so much.
We got a 4X open here from Aaron, and Mary picking up 7s. Oh, what a spot. Another gun from Aaron, big stack. I like a shove.
I think that she's just gonna call here.
You're just not that deep, I think, you know? It's like, are you set mining? Or are you calling off non-Broadway boards? Like, I don't know. It's
Off 33 blinds.
It's a weird spot.
I think I'd be okay with this.
You'd be okay calling? Yeah.
Yeah, she's in position.
Are you set mining? Or are you folding on the queen high flop? Like, what's the plan there? That's a fold. I fold is good too, I think.
So you like the razor or fold?
Razor fold there, I think. Just. It's a pretty tight range though for me, even though we're 5-handed under the gun, 4X open. Tanya, we had 68 entries today, I believe. Let me double check this board over here. I've said it a couple times tonight. Yeah, 68 entries, $16,660 prize pool. So, not as many as the WPT one, but that's of course the WPT. We're gonna bring in a lot more people. This is a better structure though. We've got more starting stacks, slower blinds. Heading in the right direction.
Oh, hey Rosa, thank you so much for the support. I love you. That's actually my cousin, Rosa. And what's up, Raquel?
Star always brings more people in here. I love to see it. If you ever need a job, Star, you probably got one here. We got Debbie limping under the gun with the 3s.
Well, if I could get my Airbnb guy to hook me up with his place,
Yeah.
I'm in.
And Kelly here, 8 bigs, aces. I mean, it's just a shove. I mean, you can't. Yep, all in. No getting fancy here.
Fold in the 6.
Definitely not. She's been patient. She
Yep.
gets rewarded by the poker gods.
And she's gonna put Debbie in a little spot here because it's a good amount of her stack. Oh, hell no, she says.
I love it.
Debbie makes a great fold.
Nice follow, Debbie. Nice hand, Kelly.
I think any other player besides Debbie calls that off there for sure. It's a really good fold by Debbie there.
Okay, and it was just 8 for you too, and you folded too. So it was just 8 for me.
Carson cheering for Kelly in the chat. Comeback starting here. Yeah, absolutely. I would never count Kelly out unless she's out of chips. I'll put it that way.
We got all the family members in the chat. Donna says, I hope so. She's my daughter. Oh, Mama's rooting for daughter, of course.
Fold in the 4.
Raquel, I'm sending hugs and kisses. Mwah.
Regina, really big hand on the button here. Ace Jack.
She's been picking up those aces on and the
button.
big aces
Yeah.
on the button.
35,000.
She sizes up this time. Last time she opened up 25,000. Oh my gosh, Aaron all in here. Pocket queens.
I don't see Regina folding but this is so tough.
You're like almost tip top. Like this is like top of the range for your button open. You know, like it's.
This is tough because I haven't seen Erin get out of line or 3-bet once.
Yep, she hasn't gotten crazy. She's been opening the cutoff and the button super loose, but that's to be expected when she had a chip lead on those players to her left. But now.
But no shoves, right?
Yeah, no crazy shoves,
no
nothing
light
like
shoves,
that.
No, nothing like that. Yeah, this is going to be a really tough spot for Regina, and I'm not jealous of this spot at all.
Yeah, 17.5 bigs to call it off. I mean, that's a good chunk of your stack. You're going to be under 30 bigs if you call here.
She has such a big edge with her stack right now. I would elect to fold here. What do you think?
I would agree. It's weird to see a relatively large stack put it all in at risk here with shorter stacks behind. So
right,
I just
she's always nutted here.
Yeah, shows the table, the ace jack and folds face up. Wow, what a good fold.
Very nice, Regina. Well, I'm her biggest fan. She has a new biggest fan.
Yeah, that's a great fold.
I'm taking your place, biggest fan, because I am Regina's biggest fan. She is amazing.
It's easy for me to say I can fold when I can see the cards, but I don't know real time what I would do there.
It's hard to fold ace jack on the button.
5-handed.
And we haven't seen Erin get out of line, but if she's played with her, she knows Erin can lose.
Very capable, yeah.
She's very capable, you know, and she has a lot of 7s, ace 9s, 10s.
Absolutely, you're flipping
10s
off.
that we're flipping with, like we're only down to ace queen, ace king, like we're only in a huge, a huge dog there. So yeah.
I think ace queen or ace king
like
is a call too. Like I think that ace jack is like just right there.
And she had just enough blinds for her to be able to fold. I think anything less than, I think 15 or less, she's probably calling off.
Absolutely. Oh, we have another all-in from Erin with jacks here, back-to-back big hands.
Ooh, she's heating up.
And there might be showers for Kelly here. She already put in 4 bigs.
Paxton, you're sending your good luck charms to your mama.
Absolutely. Right as you get here, she gets all the big hands.
Yeah, for sure.
Ace, king, queens, and jacks.
She had no hands until Paxton showed up. He said facts.
Absolutely, Carson, you're 100% right. Right now in the booth is the queen of the big folds. She made so many great folds coming up to this final table. She just busted out right before, but so many good folds. Just jacks. And Kelly makes a, wow. Kelly is playing discipline today. Put in 40% of her stack and then folded.
Yeah, there's a lot of great folds today. These ladies, I mean, they're not messing around. They know what they're doing. They're calculated, and they're making great decisions. And thank you, Roman. You're so sweet. I haven't watched the tape, but I did make a lot of difficult folds, but I felt like I was, in the moment, it felt right.
Yeah, I think the best one was that ace-10 fold. That was just, I was going nuts back here. It's like, how did she get away? How is she still in this tournament? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Just set up for failure and just doesn't care. Fold in good hands. I don't get it.
It was her sizing, and then, you know, her history. She hadn't been raising very much at all. So when I played almost the whole feature table with her, and she had very little raises, and then she clipped my stack. She bet 20K. I only had like 42 total. So I told her, I said, I think I have 30%, and I'm supposed to call off. It's gonna look like collusion here, but I'm folding because I'm like supposed to just call off with ace-10 there. But yeah. It was just sizing and history for sure.
For sure. Country, we're down to 5 here, brother.
I do. I see that. We're at 5 players left.
It was a sick one to get rid of Lola. She got it in bad, hit top pair, and got ran down. But she had great equity going in. Almost 50-50.
That's super unfortunate, but hey, congrats to Lola. She did finish in 6th place.
I haven't hit some decent ones.
Very well played, Lola.
My favorite was the 4-5.
Filipino auntie.
Ace 2-3 comes.
So here you go, Mary. Ace-4 suited.
This is sweet.
She's definitely going to be opening this one up.
100%. 5-handed. Think she's sizing up with this one?
You never
She's
know with
60?
Mary.
Yeah, she was
feel like
60. Wow. I love it. I just love the difference. And she's going to probably get Regina to fold the best hand here.
Yeah, I mean, she she actually might.
106.
Oh my goodness.
Or not. Or not.
I knew she wasn't just calling. I guess that's a good option too. It's a suited ace. She's been so Kim, excuse me, Mary's been so live.
I like this one. And Mary makes a good fold, face up. She shows the ace.
We'll never know. For 20 minutes.
So meanwhile, yeah, there you see Lola taking home $896 for 6th place. The next elimination will be taking home $1,181 for 5th place. But again, these ladies are playing for that first place prize of $5,267. And again, there's a look at the chip stacks. Regina, 53 bigs for her. Aaron, 36 bigs.
Yeah, Aaron's chipped up big in the last few minutes. Stephanie, Ashley, this upcoming March, we have another ladies event. So you guys got to come down, fire a bullet or two. Keep that poker gene alive.
Yep, the entire Run Good tournament series is up on the website.
And a check. Heads up.
I feel like Aaron's going to bluff Regina off this one.
Check 6. Check 1.
Let's go check,
Chop it
check.
up. For the turn, chop it up.
15.
All right, Regina's going to be the one to bluff her.
cards were higher than mine.
What'd you have, 6-3? It says Regina holding 6-3.
Regina said, what a coincidence. Same for me.
Yeah, Carson, I'm telling you, we're watching some really good poker right here. This has been very impressive. An absolute tournament masterclass. I wasn't in the booth for that event 1, but I mean, I can't imagine they played any better than this. This is top of the line stuff right here.
I knew when I saw the lineup we were in for a treat. These ladies can ball it up.
Here's that King 8. All in. King 8
Oh,
all
I'm
in.
having nightmares.
There's no limp though this time. No limp.
No limp. No chap.
Oh. In the big, Aaron calls that for sure, I think. And you know Debbie's ditching that, so it's a huge pickup for Kelly there.
Oh, weren't you?
Button's good.
We can't sleep on Kelly. If she gets that double, she's
I'm telling you.
dangerous.
She's already gotten 2 really good ones and held on. Made a couple good jumps.
I had 2 suited garbage. I had suited garbage. It could have won. She's been working that short stack. Really.
Kelly here, King 3 suited under the gun.
Nursing it.
She's going to ditch it.
Fold in the 6. Fold 1.
Blind on blind, Debbie on Marion. I think Mary's just going to get a little walk ski here.
And it's delicious.
Ooh. We getting crazy here with the Doyle? Yeah, we are. I love to see it.
30,000.
She's switching it up. There we go. And she
We
said
had the
that-
same hand.
No
It's the
way,
same
she-
hand.
She almost pushed her off the chair.
Can't believe. That's so funny. Those two very close to put a lot of poker together.
Security.
Debbie went flying. She had to catch her. Oh my goodness. Blind on blind violence, as someone said earlier. But literally.
Yeah, that was the definition of that.
She said that's right.
Debbie almost got shoved out of the chair.
I love that she shows it. But I don't know. I'd have such a tight image right now. I might kind of want to lay under cover there.
Maybe she's setting up to get those calls later, you know?
Yeah.
And then showed it, too.
Under the gun, 5-handed, queen 10.
She goes, oh, yeah,
Like an open from a big stack.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
She's-
think open here.
She's just going to call, though.
I'm impressed with that.
Fold in the 1.
Yeah, Aaron taking notes. Debbie's here to play.
I'm not surprised, but I'm impressed.
Now Mary back in there with the 7 tray off,
Got to.
defending her small blind. Kelly
Kelly's
going to
turn
check it
with the
with the
Doyle.
10 deuce. Yep.
No, that's good play.
3 players. We got a check and a
That's
dog.
impressive.
Now if Kelly wins with the Doyle, does she show it?
Of course.
8-9-9 or 8-8-9 flop here.
You do. You're right.
Ace on the turn.
I
this
imagine.
is gonna be Regina.
Yeah, I was about to say, I imagine. Oh.
That coffee looks good.
I mean, she's drinking coffee
Oh,
right now.
chop it up. Kelly and Regina.
Distracted.
Yeah.
Mary's going to take a shot at it.
Call the 5.
Ooh, and Kelly comes with the 10.
Raise.
Yep.
Oh, Regina's raising it.
That's awesome.
Called in the 4. Called
Oh,
in the
Kelly
5.
make a quick call.
Yeah, she did.
Chop it up.
10 8s with the mace.
Good call there. Mary donating a little bit to Kelly there, getting some of her ante back.
Deuce is a monster.
All right.
Give me my button.
Mary wants her button. She wants revenge.
Now we're at 6, 12, and 12.
I love the raise there from Regina.
So there you go. You hear the blinds are going up now. 6,000 small, 12,000 big with the 12,000 ante.
That's a lot.
Listen, that scares me.
It does kind of love because I give her so much credit. and I'm
You're like, you're a good player, 10 deuce.
I know,
Let me show you how
like,
good of
she
a player
goes,
I am.
No, I'm just quiet about it.
Shit,
That's all.
sneaky.
That's the thing. She says
Yes,
I know I'm just good at it.
Yeah, Paxton, absolutely. Your mom's crushing it right now.
Show you how good of a player I am.
She's getting good cards too. Don't think about.
Oh, I missed it. Who's Paxton's mom?
Oh, Aaron in seat 1.
Oh,
there is
okay.
Paxton's mom.
Gotcha. Okay. Good Aaron support there. Yeah. Doing pretty well right now too.
You gotta say 160.
Kelly Jack
That's what you gotta
10.
do because when you try to do that,
6 big blinds
Yeah,
left
blind
for
on
Kelly.
blind. I don't mind a complete here. You're a short stack. Can't really put it at risk.
It really is. It really is.
Regina knows that Kelly doesn't want to put this in though. If she wanted to put it in, it'd already be in. So she might try to take advantage of that, but she doesn't. Hand's just not strong enough. I think Queen Jack or better, she's gonna jam. And that's a Queen High flop.
Yeah, but it's a Queen High flop.
Open under for Kelly, all in. And I think Regina's gonna have to call this off. She has a ton of equity. She can do a jack or the open under. I like this jam from Kelly. You're not getting a much better flop.
Right.
She does have a backdoor diamond draw that's live.
Oh, man.
She lets it go. Wow, that's a huge, huge pot, Kelly. Good job. Obviously not the size of the pot, but the emotion behind it. You know, you're just picking up some blinds there that you needed to.
Yeah, which is very important right now at the moment.
Absolutely. Regina hits her dangler on Kelly, and Kelly just finds a way to win the pot.
like one of these oranges just your.
But again, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys being with us for this ladies final table. $300 buy-in for this tournament. We are playing until we do hit a winner for this.
Yeah, Carson, Kelly picking up that fold there was huge. Needed those chips. She basically got a walk in her blind with a check down and picking up that, splitting that pot, and then
I'm not going to get one, but it's okay.
All right, ace 10 versus king Trey. And the ace does come on the flop for Regina.
A raise.
ooh, Aaron getting crazy.
Uh-oh.
Just as we're saying, she's not getting out of line here.
Now, yeah, now she's getting...
Regina's super underwrapped. Apparently 15 chips was the bet, so.
Oh.
We'll have to go fix that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, Regina's going to call anyway, so it'll sort itself out.
It will sort itself out, but yeah. That's kind of funny that it said
It's funny.
she's
It
only...
said 50. Oh, she's going to re-raise.
Never mind, yeah.
She clicks it right back. Holy cow.
So that 15 chip raise now, now becomes... Well, I don't know. Regina did put in the raise. 3 bets to 130,000. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, but it did work itself out.
It
Still
did, I'm
funny.
glad we didn't have to fix that.
Yeah, that would have been... We've already had to fix one thing from Tim.
So I gave her
Oh.
60. That's the sweet spot for her. You want to go 60? He'll go 160. But she hit me for 160.
Regina, pretty good hand on the button here.
King 8.
Erin's getting a little sticky here. 9-8
Yeah.
offsuit, going to complete in the small, but she knows Debbie's not going to really do anything in the big, so she can probably get this heads up. Both with Debbie's stack and reputation, I'm referring to. That's a beautiful flop. 8-high flop. Erin just spikes her freaking dangler. But bad news bears is Regina has it.
Erin all in, and Regina going to go ahead and put in the call.
No. Backdoor clubs. Backdoor clubs.
Oh, I need a 9. I need a 9 or clubs.
6.
Or
6.
Club.
Oh, the last club.
That's going to be showers for Erin, unfortunately.
Yeah, so Erin is going to go home in 5th place, but here's the other thing. Regina just added more to her chip stack because that was a lot of chips going Regina's way. Look at this. 75 bigs for Regina now.
Wow.
Mary, Debbie, and Kelly are trailing.
80% of the chips now. This is absurd.
It's kind of crazy. But Erin is going to be taking home $1,181.
Unfortunate,
for
Paxton.
5th place. Yeah, unfortunate. But you know what? She did pretty well. 68 entries, and she's finishing in 5th. It's not too bad. It's a nice little payday she will be taking home with her.
Nope.
That was a setup flop by Kirk the Cooler there.
That's the reason why he's called Kirk the Cooler.
I mean, Regina just has a hammerlock right now.
Yeah, she does. I mean, Mary with 17 bigs. I mean,
Debbie gonna complete here. I mean, you know, Kelly and Debbie just had a big sigh of relief there, seeing their pay jump. I mean, that's a pretty big pay jump, you know?
They are going to get a bit more significant now. Uh-oh. Nut flush draw for Mary.
And a top pair for Debbie. Quick call. Backdoor wheel draw as well here.
King on the turn.
And Debbie knows that Mary can get crazy here, so she's going to call down pretty much any river, I'd imagine.
Or does come on the river, so.
Ooh, and she bets.
Mary.
35, and that's a pretty easy call here for Debbie, I think. All in might be more difficult, but.
She does reluctantly put in the call.
And Mary says, damn.
That's some bullshit. You didn't give me no credit for that.
You didn't give me no credit. No credit. It's hard to have a king without it being the king of diamonds there.
Ma'am.
Yeah. We love Mary. She's a hoot.
She is pretty funny.
Paxton, if you're still here, tell your mom she played great. Just kind of ran into it there. And tell her good luck in the future.
We were not supposed to be fighting with each other.
Absolutely. Regina's been playing so incredible thus far, and it's just been fun to watch. She made that. Oh, all in announced from Kelly here after that jump.
It was actually Mary.
Mary.
Mary all in. What she got? Pocket
Sixes.
sixes. And Regina, king 8 suited. $118 all in for Mary with her remaining 9 bigs. And Regina gonna go ahead and put in the call. So now Mary's tournament life is on the line.
Mary flipping for her tournament life here. Let's see how she does.
6, please. How about just a 6?
How about just a 6? She's not asking for much. And ace 5-5 is a pretty good flop for her.
Yeah, pretty good flop.
Jack of hearts.
Uh-oh.
8! Oh
the
my
8.
gosh. This river, man. Kirk has been killing them today.
Oh my gosh, the 8 does Mary in.
And now we have 2 stacks that are under 9 big blinds, and Regina just holding all the chips.
Yeah, just so you guys can get an idea of what this looks like right now, since Regina has eliminated another player.
I just needed it to hold.
Oh, Debbie has 18 bigs. I was mistaken, but that's still.
Well, yeah, because Debbie got some of those
forgot
from
about that, yeah.
from Mary.
Yeah.
But yeah, 88 bigs for Regina now.
Kelly,
18 for Debbie.
what a champion. Came in the shortest stack on this table, second shortest stack on the table, and is getting third place money guaranteed already.
Yeah.
And I still am not counting her out.
I mean, that's going to be pretty hard, though.
One double and she's in this.
And then there's the prizes. Mary is going to take home $1,627 for fourth place. The next elimination, $2,341 for third place.
Now Kelly's sitting on dust. I like a fold, yeah. It's hard. I think if she went all in, I think Regina would call without looking. I don't think it would matter.
Well, now, it's kind of an interesting spot here. You're up this many bigs against the other players if you're Regina, right?
Yeah.
Do you play aggressive and try to eliminate one of them, or you just kind of sit back and let the short stacks battle it out?
You could blind them out if you. Yeah.
I'm pounding all
Are
in,
you?
just putting the pressure on them.
Because both of them want it. This next jump is a humongous jump. It's over $1,000.
Right.
They both want to do it, and the thing is, she's gonna like. This is an insurmountable chip lead. You know, this is.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, Debbie, pocket queens.
You know, I actually been looking into some of these spots. I've been looking at some of these spots with these big pairs, blind on blind, in position. You can do so much checking if you're in the big blind, because you're so short and it's unlikely to have a good hand, and you can just trap sometimes because it's the only way you're going to get more chips. Like you need to see a 9. You want to see a 9 high flop there. You want to see a 5 on that flop, and you can get a lot more money. Yeah, we got to color some of those up.
Yeah, Taniqua is going to get some of these oranges off the table that Regina has.
Yeah, at this point with these blinds, I think I'm just most range of my hands, I'm just all in.
Yeah.
Just try to get it over with, make them call off, and eventually I'm going to have a hand that they're going to get.
These are the spots right here that are going to decide the tournament. If Debbie can really put the pressure on Kelly here, that's what. Yeah, this hand you need to go all in with for sure.
So now, yeah, here you go. You got the short stacks battling here.
Now Debbie has decent equity here.
No, it's a live hand, suited hand.
If she can find a call and knock Kelly out, she'll have at least a fighting shot, you know?
So many big.
Yeah, you have to call. You just have to call any suited Broadway card there, absolutely.
All right, so here we go.
She's going to be live with it.
Super live.
Added 2% with her.
See if Kelly can hold for a double here. And that's not going to be the flop she's looking for. Ace and only an king or an ace now.
Broadway draw.
And that's not going to do it. Congratulations to Debbie on getting a second. Kelly made a huge run.
No, Kelly won that hand.
Oh, what? Oh, the spades. Oh, my gosh.
Spades, yep.
I didn't even see the spades. Holy cow.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, so Kelly got the double up, completing the nut flush.
Debbie, wow. Unlucky, Debbie. Lucky than unlucky. That's a huge, huge double for Kelly. A little bit of breathing room.
That.
I didn't even see the spade. I was like ace or a king, that's it. Pretty good turn card, says Kirk. Absolutely. Give you infinite outs. It always feels like when I have too many outs, I can't get there. I'd love to spike a 2-outer on people, but man, I can't.
I better have a darn good hand if I'm going to get into it with you, just so you know. I'll either blind out or have a great hand. You make your choice.
So that does even the playing field a little bit here for Kelly and Debbie. Of course, Debbie still has more chips, but more pressure on Debbie now because she doesn't have as crazy of a chip lead. Kirk is bringing the heat on these rivers, man.
Oh, Kirk's been doing it all from the feature table, the start of the feature table to now. Keeps it exciting.
Of course, Kirk the cooler, man. Best there ever was. Regina's going to be all in with this hand, I'd imagine. Oh, no. Just a raise. 36 thou. I guess it's the same, 36,000 and all in there, pretty much, just because of the pressure of the pay jump. I don't know. I'd like to see a jam there.
From Regina?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I
Well,
guess
you've seen me with
Yeah.
with the chip lead on jamming
I
9 deuce
know,
flop.
I
It
know.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm just putting pressure in. And if they do call with 7 big blinds, 12 big blinds, 15 big blinds, it's nothing to my stack
Yeah,
when I have
exactly.
90, 100 big blinds. So, yeah, I just like putting pressure right here because the jump is significant, and you know it's hard to call off light in these spots.
Absolutely. This is
Basically, just betting that they don't have a hand.
yeah. It's hard to have a hand three. It's hard to have a hand
Three-handed.
three-handed. Yeah.
Chris Reed in the chat. What's up, Chris Reed? And yes, great game, Mary. As usual, she's always putting on a show here at Best Bet and playing amazing poker. And we appreciate all of the final table for bringing their A game today and kicking booty. I love it, love it, love it.
Kelly, I'd love to see a check there, Kelly. Flopping top pair on a board that's going to favor Regina's range, and she's going to bet that flop with a gutter, you know.
True, true, but I feel like Kelly just doesn't want to mess around here. It
Yeah.
is a wet board. There's, you know, 2 straight draws and a flush draw, and I just feel like she's probably like, let's pick up the money in the pot and move on here. But yeah, I mean, I kind of like a check raise.
Yeah.
But
Of course, yeah. I mean, I'm getting it in on the flop. You know, I am.
yeah.
The thing is, if you check and she bets, she can't fold pretty much anything, you know, except for like airball bluffs, you know. Like ace high has to call. Ace high with like a backdoor diamond draw has to call. Just get called so much if you check the raise there. But I can't say anything wrong about Kelly because she won the pot and now she's chipping up.
Stack's getting pretty close to Debbie there. I'd like to see a jam here too. All right, quick fold, quick fold. On to the next one. My least favorite hand, 10-5. I'd rather at least play 7 deuce because it's funny, you know?
For sure. Yeah, I definitely like the jam better. We don't really want to small ball it with the big stack and take flops, you know,
Yeah.
because she's just going to
Especially
call
out
off
of
such a
position.
wide range. And if we don't smash the flop, we just don't have enough utility to really continue, and we put ourselves in a rough spot there. I definitely like the shove.
Yeah, and 10-5 is like the best hand she's folding there. Like anything else, a click better, 10-6 is a call, you know?
Yeah, she's going a wide range.
Were you in the last one?
We chopped it.
You did.
Those 3.
You did. Okay.
She was in it. Was she in it?
But only for your first.
Oh, they're talking about the longest standing bet, I think.
I only have one.
Yeah.
I was like, they didn't chop this, we're still playing. Yeah, unfortunately, one of the rules at Best Bet is if you do chop, you can't play for the trophy. Trophy automatically goes to whoever.
They were just like.
Oh my gosh, we have a big hand. King 8 versus King 4.
Oh,
Debbie flops
Debbie.
trips. Regina has top pair. There is no way Regina's getting off this hand.
No
we are
way.
going to get a double up for Debbie as long as she does not run unlucky.
I'm all in, she says. Snap call. Oh. No snap. You got to call it. Yeah, that's okay. All right, Kirk. 2 outs.
We've seen it before, and I'm sure he'll do it again.
Little do we know, Kirk is like, the sooner I bust this table, the sooner I can get home.
No, he wants to make his money. He wants to
Oh,
stay
yeah,
here
that's
tonight,
true.
yeah. Kirk's got nothing planned. We're just going to go play video games after, so he'll be all right. Wow, what a sick one. And that's what the spots that you're talking about. If Regina just raises, not even all in. I mean,
Yeah,
Debbie's
just puts
getting,
her in,
she's
then
gone.
not, yeah.
They correct.
With Kirk at the wheel, we don't want to get called. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's what Carson said. I'd take a fold too, buddy. I would. If Kirk's dealing, I'm going to tip him $25. I'm going to leave the table for 30 minutes. That's what I would do. Save me a lot of money that way. There's 2 players in the room that tip me and leave when I push in now, so I don't blame them though. They run bad on me. I know George isn't tuned in right now, but George is one of them. All in, Debbie. Come on.
I don't know. That might be ICM suicide, Jamie.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
I don't like 22 big blind shove there into.
I forgot that Kelly's deeper now.
Yeah, and Kelly only has 13 big blinds, so she like calls off all of her aces and king jacks, king queens, obviously, but. Actually, I guess a shove wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah, can fold out a lot of stuff. It's gonna be a big nothing flop for Debbie, but she's gonna stick it. Oh no, she checked. Oh, I thought she was grabbing on the. I was like, oh my gosh, you're the best. Kelly here, just ace high, best hand, has backdoor equity, both in the heart and the straight variety. I think Debbie's Hollywood in here a little bit.
Or let's see, she has a little bag of chips.
Yeah, she does.
Comes up with, so.
That 10 deuce really put me in my place.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, does get rid of it. Kelly finds a good way to chip up some more. And that's they're only one big blind apart now, or two big blinds apart now, Kelly and Debbie are.
Yep, this is the time to put a lot of pressure on. I was just like, rip, rip, rip,
Absolutely.
rip.
if I'm Regina, first card I look at is higher than a 6. Come on.
Higher than a 6.
If the first one's 6 or lower, I got to look at the other one.
Debbie's gonna fold queen 8 on the button.
Yep. Oh, Kelly doesn't go. I'd like. No, it's fine. Oh, Regina had aces.
Wow. That's definitely why I don't look.
Yeah, no more looking for me.
I did have an ace cracker hand. I had 8
Debbie just has like really good instincts.
Yeah.
She's just like snap fold
Very
queen 8
aware.
on the button.
Yeah.
I mean, I would
That's a
just try to
slam-
click that there.
Yeah, slam dunk open for sure, three-handed. Feels like the nuts, but then just maybe she knew. Maybe she knows something we don't. I mean, she made it this far. She knows more than I do, you know.
Absolutely.
I have one live cash in my repertoire, and it wasn't a good one.
That's
I
it?
don't play many live tournaments.
You play mostly cash.
Yeah.
You're a smart man.
No, I'm not.
I need to switch to just mostly.
I'm tournament crusher, cash game fish is what Kirk and Jacob and Trey call me. The open's gonna take it down for Kelly there. These button opens, they should be open. Everyone should be opening a lot of their hands here.
Yeah, for sure. 3-handed it.
Bigger than a 6, I'm telling you.
Yeah, there's just so much power with the big stack.
Yep. I don't envy their position right now because they both want to make a really huge jump. I mean, the difference, second place is getting $3,500 and third place is getting $2,300. That's $1,000, $1,200 difference.
Definitely a lot of pressure for those two stacks.
Debbie with a dominating hand here and then a very innocuous flop for both hands, so they're just going to check it through. Check. See if Kelly gets crazy in position here, but she's not going to. Check. 10 high, good. Nuts.
Eat nuts. So who do I got to talk to about this job? Because on my walk, I was thinking, well, I run so bad in poker, I wouldn't mind getting a little job change
Yeah,
going
exactly.
on.
Well, you may not want this one. Now, you know, you're anytime you're in town for any of the events and stuff like that, Star, you're more than welcome to hang out with us back here if you like.
Ryan's just afraid he'll take his job is what it is. So you
Aw,
don't,
no, definitely. No comparison there.
I don't know about that.
The radio voice is killer. Now this has got to be an open, Debbie. Come on.
Oh, let's
no.
go.
Maybe she knows something I don't.
Yeah, Regina or someone.
And there we go. Yeah. Kelly has a better. Oh my gosh,
She's got good
I'm zipping the lips. No more talking from me. Y'all got it from here.
Kelly has her out kicked. That's why. And there's the raise to 31,000 and Regina Jack Trey. Have to let it go. Again, here we are with our last 3 remaining participants of this ladies tournament. Appreciate you all hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys watching with us. If you guys like what you're seeing, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification for when we do go live or when we do post produced content. Now Regina pocket 8s here in the small blind. And she does go all in.
And that's what Kelly likes to see there.
Yep.
Kelly wants to see some more of that.
My chips.
It's a good cash for Kelly. Didn't she just win an event too? I thought she. I'll go check the Instagram. I thought she just won something.
Not 100% sure.
Speaking of winning, we got to shout out Danny C, who's been on a terror here. She just took another 4th place, I believe, in event number. I forgot which event, but yeah, she's been on a terror here at Best Bet. So super good job, Danny. Keep it rolling. She's deep in a Sadie today.
Well, and she did. She was also the defending champion, winning this women's event during the WPT.
Yep, she sure was.
Another all-in here from Regina. Now she's starting to go ahead and pressure these short stacks.
Yep. I looked at it. It was a while ago. September 24th. Kelly got first in the $400 progressive bounty.
That's right.
And she got $5K and an additional $1,200 in bounties for that one. So
that's awesome.
Definitely a tournament crusher here we got. And Carson, you're 100% correct. Some of the best poker I've seen played on the live stream. This has been awesome to watch.
And Slim Jim, I like your name. I kind of want to go get one of those. He said, I know it's settled, but I love the new angles for some of the shots of the players' table. Yeah, I noticed you guys are definitely upping your game on every single level.
That's all country. Don't let him tell you otherwise
country?
either. That's all him.
I do not. I do nothing.
Yeah, that's not true. We know that.
I am carried by a very good team. I'll just leave it at that.
So Debbie did choose to open that offsuit ace here.
It is a very stellar team here.
And Regina's going to defend queen 4 off. And that's going to be a good flop for Regina.
Queen high.
Keep running pure, I guess, my friend. Oh, is Debbie going to c-bet this? She is. Wow.
Ooh,
I knew that was coming.
Regina snaps hard.
Kelly likes to see this. Now, if you're Kelly, do you want to see her call or do you want to see her fold? I'd imagine you want to see her fold.
Yeah, if she calls, she's probably ahead.
Yeah, exactly. You want to see her just keep chipping down slowly, slowly, slowly. Because if there's one thing about Kelly, she's very patient. As you can see, she came in on the table with, what, 44,000 chips? And has just absolutely played stellar. All 3 of these ladies have. I mean,
the whole table.
Really good,
Even the feature table, there were no slacks on there.
Nothing crazy, yeah. No fish at those games.
The tough grind here with these ladies, I
know.
tell you.
I had someone tell me the other day, they say, if you see a lady playing Hold'em in this room, you know they got to be good. And I was like, yeah, because they got to put up with these guys here. So I love this open from Kelly.
There is some wild action down here in Florida. That's why I love it.
Mm-hmm. Regina just going to call with the king-jack offsuit here. Debbie not going to play the 7 deuce. Probably for the best. And would have flopped it. But, however, Kelly does have open-ended. She goes check, and drills it on the turn. Just the stones here. And Regina's going to fire. What a good spot.
Did Kelly open this?
Yes, she did. And Regina just called with king-jack in the small. I think 3-handed's got to be a 3-bet, but now.
Yeah, I like a shove there.
I like a call there.
For this reason.
I like a call there, Kelly. I don't know.
Oh, no, the shove pre-flop with the king-jack.
Yeah, I'm saying shove there for sure.
And here,
but
just a call.
Just a call. I mean, you have an absolute hammer lock. And Regina can be stabbing so wide. Maybe she's hoping to cool her a 9, you know?
Yeah, you're just not going to get many calls there. She probably just folds over her pairs on that board.
She shouldn't have over pairs, too. So it's like, what does she have, really? Maybe 2 pair, and she's still going to fold. She just knows Kelly can't be doing that.
Yeah, we want to keep the airs in, too.
I mean, you just have such a hammer lock there. You really want to... Because it looks pretty weak just to call. No, it doesn't. It's still strong to call. So I guess maybe she's really hoping to cool her 2 pair or a straight.
Yeah, well, heads up, she could be calling any light pair there.
Just a weird spot overall. Little mystery hand for Regina here. Time to play our favorite game.
Yep. Guess what the player has?
I guess aces.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Doesn't matter. We'll never know.
King 9.
I guess it's the winning hand.
The winner.
Oh, we don't get to see it?
Nah,
That's no fun.
It looked like one of the cards may not registered there in the sensor, so that's why it was showing up as a mystery hand. But all good. We just keep it going.
Yeah, in case y'all were wondering, the 7-card stud bad beat was hit in the room today.
Yeah, it was.
It's been hit twice in the last month, I think. So
How much did that one pay?
only.
It was only
10,000.
10,000 because it was hit like a couple weeks prior, so it was trying to build back up.
And stud, we don't spread that much stud. We
Yeah.
keep those, so.
I think we get like maybe an average of like 1 to 2 games for stud.
Yeah. Orange Park usually gets a good 5-10 high-low stud game going that also qualifies for the bad beats, so that's where a lot of the money comes from too.
All right, so there's a look at the chip counts now. So actually, it does sound like that we are going to be taking a short 5-minute break here. So while that's happening, we'll take a short 5-minute break with them as well. And we'll be back more with final table action here on Best Bet Live. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys watching. See you in about 5 minutes. All right, welcome back. We just got back into play here, and we see Debbie putting in a call right now. King 4 offsuit. Also, bear with us a minute. We are having some technical issues with our table audio, but we'll get that back remedied soon here. 7-ace deuce, all diamonds. Kelly does hit her 7. But Debbie is going to take it down by firing out the bet. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys watching. We're just one player away from heads-up action here for this women's final table. It's been a pretty interesting one. A lot of heavy hitters at this table that all have solid tournament experience. Some past tournament winners have been part of this final table as well. But right now, it just seems like it's all Regina. There we go. Now we got our table audio back.
Fold and a 3. And a 1. There you go. No worries.
Hey, we have cocktails. Or you could just, if you could just phone in, could you please bring Kelly your Coors Light? Could they please bring me?
Susan says,
And
go
Shai
Regina. What's up, Susan?
No. It's a work night.
Nobody wants to see that.
He gets in a skirt while we do it.
Fold and a 5.
There's a reason why my stage name would be
All in at the 6.
Regina here, jamming all in, and Debbie making I think it's a tight fold there. I don't know, she really wants to make this jump, I think.
Yep, that's a jump fold. And actually, believe it or not, Regina hasn't been doing that much.
Yeah, you're right.
So
That's
maybe she just thinks that she has a bigger hand there. But any ace on my stack there, I just have to call off.
And both these
Wish for
ladies
the
have
best.
Way for 1
Yeah.
and 1.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
You're good.
Just if I'm in this spot and I'm one of these two ladies with the short stack, and we got there with the short stack, I already feel like I'm free rolling. You know,
Yes,
like I'm like I might try to chip up here with an ace.
Well, and to your point about the pay jump, third place taking home $2,341. Second place is $3,511. So I mean, it's a almost a $1,200 increase.
Very significant pay jump.
Fold and a 3. And a check.
All right, so here we are, heads up here with Kelly and Regina. Queen 4-9 flop.
Check, check.
He's going to check around. Now a jack on the turn, both of them with the same gut shot.
Check, check.
Yep.
Check and a 5.
And Regina's 8's going to play.
The 8 taker.
Marla's jumping in chat, says, glad I came across this tonight. Never saw Regina at the table. Go, Regina, go. Yes, Marla, Regina is amazing, and we are all having a blast watching her put on a show tonight.
Final table action here. Appreciate you guys being with us. Appreciate you guys watching. Again, just a reminder, tomorrow we'll be back at it with some cash game action. 2-5 No Limit Hold'em Deep Stack cash game. Get that going around 6:15 tomorrow. Friday night, 5-10 No Limit Hold'em action. We'll get that going around 6:15 as well. And then on Saturday, we'll be back at it with some 2-2 Deep Stack cash game action. And then Monday, 2 o'clock, final table for the main event, our 300K guarantee.
That is a gin flop for Kelly here, flopping a gutter ball to the straight flush. You think Kelly's starting to pick up that Regina's a little bit tighter than a big stack should be playing, maybe? That she can start, I think she should start opening that small blind a little bit more now that she knows Regina can fold.
I'd be ripping some small blinds.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, this jump is very significant, so.
Yeah, $1,200 jump.
But 5K to first, or if it, what was it, 5,200?
Yeah, 52, yeah.
So I'm thinking first place.
Yeah, I'd still be thinking about winning, no matter what the chips say, you know?
Fold number 5.
See, I knew you could do it. See, we both cheered you.
All in, Regina. All in.
This morning.
All in.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, she does go all in. And Debbie does let it go. Man, only 5 bigs left for Debbie.
And Debbie's been getting those hands in the nick of time. Can she do it again?
I wouldn't bet against her, honestly. Debbie's been picking up that ace-jack on the button earlier. That was huge. I mean, she's been getting them at just the right time.
Denise Aces in chat says, well, these ladies are certainly playing tough. I'm tuning in and want to say, wow, on this new camera action, almost as good as the table action. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Best bet gets better and better by the day.
Yeah, but see, she said almost as good, so there's still work to be done.
Shout out to Ryan, though. He's
That's
been
why
crushing
you're the
it.
best. You're always looking for better.
Always looking for better.
It's true.
Kelly here. Oh, perfect.
All right, so 10-7 suited for Regina. Queen 9 off for Kelly, so we're going to be heads up. 5-7-5 flop.
Yeah, it's going to be a good flop for Regina, and Kelly can get away from it. Unfortunate there because Regina can open and Kelly can call a lot with a Queen 9 hand there, but Regina's just going to limp it in, but she still wins the pot.
Also, guys, just a heads up. When we do get the heads up, we will have to get things resituated for when it does become heads up. So we will be taking another small break as that is going on. So just, you know, bear with us. It seems like we've been taking a few breaks during this latter part of the stream. But, yeah, like I said, when it comes to heads up, we are going to have to rearrange the table a little bit and set it up for the heads up action. So there will be another small break that will be taking place once that happens.
And so Debbie does fold her button there, and Kelly is going to bump it up. Seeing that smaller stack on her left, she feels a little bit better about raising and maybe picking up on Regina's tight tendencies.
She's going to put in the call here.
Yeah, so interesting point for this upcoming hand is that Debbie's going to have to put in almost half her stack for the big blind and the ante. And that's a pretty good flop for 10-9 there, Kelly.
Yep, got yourself an open-ender. Now a gutter.
I like to see a bet on this king, Kelly. Oh, come on.
Just check around, so free river
We get the
card.
perfect flop to bet.
Yeah, of
That would
course.
have been a nice bet. But she is a little handicap, and that's why I like a rip instead of an open raise or a normal raise here. Because
Absolutely.
it's hard to put anything in with even a draw here on our stack size.
So Debbie has this big blind, and if she folds to an open on this big blind, she's going to be almost all in on her next big blind. So it's time to make something shake. See if she can pull out a magical hand here.
All right, Kelly, ace-10 offsuit on the button.
Now this is the only time I think I might fold this. She's sitting on 10 bigs, but she is going to raise it up.
Number 5, fold 6.
Yeah, Regina is out of there, and here's Debbie, 9-6 suited. Again, only 3 bigs left behind now for Debbie.
I know I've been saying for people to raise more right now, but with how little of a stack that Debbie has, I might start folding almost anything here to make this jump.
Again, getting
I'm
tougher
ripping
and tougher.
ace 10. Sorry.
You're ripping ace 10.
I'm ripping ace 10. I'm hoping that Regina calls with ace 4 and Debbie folds and I double up.
Yeah,
I'm the worst though. I'm the worst.
No, you're the expert star. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying what I would have done because.
I mean, it would make sense, especially three-handed. I mean,
yeah, I mean ace 10 is like the nuts three-handed for sure.
It is a strong hand, especially on the button like that.
Debbie
And
all
now
in with
Debbie
Jack
all
10.
in with Jack 10 and Kelly ace
Snap.
7.
Snip, snap.
Yep, this is an immediate call.
Oh, she's asking for a count.
50.
You have her covered, Kelly.
I'm never getting away from this.
No.
And neither is Kelly. She's just hoping to not see some bad news here.
All right, so here we go.
Not a bad looking hand for Debbie though.
Yeah, that's awesome. After you just paid your big, you gotta get it in there.
All right, so off to the races. Jack 10 versus Ace 7. 2 kings on the flop.
Not a good flop for Jack 10 suited. So back
Not.
doors, nope. We need a Jack 10 only.
And it doesn't come. The ace is going to win.
Oh my gosh.
So Debbie has been eliminated. So Kelly has made it to heads up action against Regina. Debbie, good stuff though. Congrats getting in 3rd place.
Yes, amazing run, Debbie. You played awesome.
So that's the payouts now. Debbie taking home $2,341 for 3rd place. And just like that, we are now heads up with Kelly and Regina. So we are going to be taking a short break again as we are going to get things set for final table action. About a 5-minute break here. So hang tight. Be right back with the finale of this women's final table, part of the Winter Series Open here at Best Bet Jacksonville. Be back in about 5 minutes, guys.
Once everything's perfectly organized, I'll start working on my thesis.
Grammarly will ensure you feel confident nailing your final thesis by supporting your writing journey from start to finish. Welcome to Ideation Station.
How do I write the perfect intro paragraph?
You start with understanding what makes a perfect intro. Grammarly can highlight precise tips for an introductory paragraph based on the research you've done so far.
An informative and inspiring intro. This is exactly what my thesis needed. Now that I've got a strong intro, I need to take a pass at perfecting some of the remaining paragraphs. Revision time?
Revision time. Here at Revision Division, we ensure your writing is the highest quality it can be. This paragraph can be simplified. Grammarly can paraphrase this by using the Improve It prompt, all while maintaining your voice and keeping your work sounding professional.
Awesome. Let's wrap this thesis up with a neat and tidy works cited page.
Grammarly can help with that. Writing citations has never been easier. You can now cite the AI prompts you used.
Perfect. I can even show I used Grammarly for paraphrasing.
There you go. Use AI tools without compromising your integrity.
I have lots of great information in my thesis from different online sources. but I can never remember how to perfectly format my citations.
Just click Get Citation, and you'll have a full citation ready to copy, always formatted perfectly.
Wow, that was fast. This thesis is solid.
One day, people are going to cite your study. How do you feel about that?
Perfect. But Grammarly, how do you feel?
Huh. Nobody's ever asked me that before.
No Kroger store nearby? No problem. Save for
I'm ready.
All right, so we are back at it, officially going with heads-up action.
Heads up, Kelly's got roughly 250, 260 maybe. Yeah, 251,000 behind.
And more importantly, she's got Coors Light in hand.
Yep.
Ready for heads-up action.
That's her main weapon right now.
With the getting ready for this heads-up against Regina. So here we are, Kelly getting ready, making it 32,000 with King 8. Regina 7-4 suited. Gonna go ahead and put it into call. So we are gonna see a flop. Heads up, our first
7-4 suited, best hand in poker.
And that is not what Regina would have liked. Got a pair of kings for Kelly, all diamond board.
I like a bigger bet here. very coordinated board. You have a good range advantage and a good actual hand. Obviously, going to get no action here from 7-4 of hearts, the wrong red. But look at those 2 trophies sitting there.
Yep.
The one from the WPA is hefty. That thing is a real trophy.
It's
So there's
beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know who does their glass work, but it
awesome.
truly is an amazing piece of art.
All right, so there's a look at the chip stacks. Heading into the heads-up action here. Regina, 66 bigs. Kelly, 19 bigs. And again, these are the final 2 prize payouts. $52,067 for first place. 5,267 for first place. 3,511 for second place. Plus, obviously, the winner will take home those 2 trophies that you see right smack in the middle of the table.
Also, I know that Ryan and I are going to have to defer to Star here on almost every decision because I am no expert in heads up.
Nah, neither am I.
Yeah.
Heads up, pretty simple with the stack. I was just opening every button, any 2 cards really, just putting the pressure on Kelly. And then eventually she's going to have to take a stand back and we'll get that 3-bet in at the right time usually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, Kelly is just, what a run for her. Entering this final table, second shortest stack, 44,000. Find some ladders, find some really good doubles. And now I'm sure Regina is kicking herself for 3-betting that Jack-10 offhand. Now she's heads up with Kelly. I mean, it's been an incredible run.
Kelly with King 8 again here. King 8 suited.
Suit it.
Feel like a raise is going to be coming here.
Raise it up, maybe 32,000 in the 3.
Basically a min raise, 32,000 for Kelly, and Regina going to go ahead and fold and let it go. But I mean, you see it, it's almost a 50 blind difference between Regina and Kelly right now. 66 big blinds for Regina, 19 for Kelly.
Yeah, Regina had a defendable hand there, but she elects to fold. She's gonna play it solid tight here, it seems. And she has been she's been playing solid tight almost the entire day.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Regina here. She limped the last one. Let's see what she does here. She might want to mix it up. She does.
33,000.
Almost a click.
Kelly, A7.
And I like a shove all in here, but she's gonna elect to fold.
Yeah.
Maybe she can get this Dream 7 high flop here.
Raise up.
Yeah, she gets 7 high. She's gonna get some money in there.
That's not a bad flop, though.
Nope.
For ace high.
5-5 tray, going to check around. There's a gut shot for Regina.
Turned open-ended now.
Now turned open-ended, yep.
And Kelly's got the flush draw with
Yep.
the 7 of clubs. They both elect to check.
And a
wow.
flush does complete.
Check, check. Yeah.
6s and 5s and 8s. The flush.
She thought Regina was gonna bet it most likely. She was just gonna check call.
Yeah, I probably would have fired once it checks 3 times there. Any 2 cards. Just try to get folds, but good check back there.
Yeah, again, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys being part of it with us. We started up this feature table at 4:30, I want to say. And we are now down to our final 2 players. 68 entries, 2 remain for this women's final table. $300 buy-in for this ladies tournament.
Miss Ruth Hall, WPA in the house. What's up, Ruth? Denise, thank you for the sweet words.
Carmen, you got it right. Regina is not predictable. She is just a good player. Absolutely.
Definitely nowhere near predictable. She got me with the 2-4 heart on her all diamond
Mhm.
all diamond board. She
Yeah,
is,
no, she's definitely mixed it up.
amazing.
She's mixed it up very well today. But has definitely tightened up the play a little bit here since it's gotten shorter handed. But here she's going to go ahead and just rip it all in with King, Queen. Kelly, no choice but to let go of Queen Tray.
Yeah, no waiter today. Seems Kelly's taking this as a slow grind approach too. I really like it. I mean, if she can somehow find a double through all this, I mean, she's right back in it, and that's what we play for, you know.
That's all it takes right now is one double, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Kelly here's got a slam dunk open as well, I think.
Calls it a 3.
Well, maybe she just knows better because Regina's got a real one too.
61,000.
I don't know much about the limping strategies, heads up. I know there's a lot, actually, I think, from these shorter stacks.
Yeah, I mean, she can elect to limp call this hand. However, I'd rather raise it and get a lot of the bad hands out instead of limp calling like this big of a sizing right here. Because now we're going to play Jack-9 offsuit, out of position, and it's just a tough hand. I'd rather come in raising, get a fold, or take lead, take charge on the hand.
For sure.
I like a check call more with the suited Jack-9.
Yeah. The ace-high flop is going to slow the action down here a little bit, I think.
I think this is definitely going to go in Regina's range as she raised after the limp, so she can definitely rep this ace.
45,000.
And she's going to go ahead and do it. She bets down a little bit.
Carson says limping is pimping. Yeah, Daniel Negron has been preaching that past couple of years.
So that's kind of why I like the raise with the Jack-9, because now we have the lead when the ace comes out.
Ace
We
high
have
boys.
that in our
You could
range.
just bet one big blind and generate
Right.
thousands of folds from every combination of hand almost.
Right, Jack deuce suited on the button. We're definitely going to open here. See what she's going to call. And Kelly's got a 4-5. She's going to check both
It's a lot
suited
of
hands.
it's a lot of equity there to see for free. And that's a 4 on the flop.
Sorry, can I just swirl around in the square real quick?
So Kelly outflops
Good,
Regina.
thank you.
Well, let's see if
Check
Regina
number
can
3. And
fire
check
and rep this board. She's going to go ahead and check back.
And that's going to kill all the action right there. Check, 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 check. All the way down here, I assume. Oh, chop it up.
Check number 3. Showdown.
I have a flush on the board.
I've got a flush.
We both got flushes.
But good.
I can't imagine how tired they are. That's a long day. We started at noon. So
Yeah.
almost 12 hours later, or we're going on 12 hours and 55 minutes. And these ladies are still composed and still playing very well.
So impressive to see. I got here at 3:30 and I'm tired. I can't imagine.
I'm exhausted. I'm just sitting back here with you guys.
Yeah.
Kelly's got a non-interesting 7-4 off that she's going to elect to fold.
Yeah, she's got to fold a lot of hands here. Regina can just keep on pumping if she wants to.
Well, Regina's definitely shown that she's going to fold some hands here in this heads up, and she's been folding on a big stack in the big blind, and I think that I would choose to open any two-hand right here.
Yeah, you just have to start putting this pressure on. You can't let, this is an all-in probably, but you can't keep limping and letting Kelly realize equity, you know?
Yeah, we definitely want to deny equity with
All in. And a call.
All right. This could be Kelly's tournament life here, definitely trailing. But it's a very live hand, suited Queen 10.
Super live.
That's why you see the equities are so close here.
Is this the hand that kept her alive earlier? It is, right? She had Queen 10 of hearts.
Yep. And that's
Oh, wow.
what a
Diamond
flop.
draw there for Kelly.
One of the best flops we could see with Queen 10 of diamonds.
And that's a great
wow,
turn, Kelly.
so now the pair of 10s plus the diamonds.
Ace or a 4, and that queen is going to seal the deal for a double up. Nice hand, Kelly.
You'll take 2 pair, right? 2 pair, and this will help you.
I'll take ace high, heads up at this point. You know,
right, exactly. And Kelly gets a nice double up, so that's ammunition for her.
Yeah, it's an interesting spot because if Regina opened jams, I don't know what Kelly would do.
I don't think she can call up if she.
Yeah, she has 13 bigs, you know.
Yeah, 13 bigs. I like
Wow,
just
queen.
a jam there to prevent hands like this coming over the top and realizing full equity. But yeah.
Well, especially, I mean, Queen 10's a very pretty hand, but I mean, you feel very much behind. You feel very much behind the 8-ball when you're.
It's hard to bet $2,000 on, you know, which is the jump right now. His first place money is $2,000 difference.
Get jammed on is essentially your tournament life on that hand. Don't really want to bank on it.
Yeah,
that's a
and you're
huge
just
double
losing
for
to
Kelly.
Any haste, it's a fold.
So Kelly, yeah, she gets the pot there, and more importantly, it's now 3-1 odds with the blinds right now. I don't ever want to use that term in a commentary of what Carson just said.
What did Carson say?
No, I'm talking about the comment above that. Oh, did you? Oh, yeah.
Not heads up, Carson. Lipton's not pimping heads up.
All right, so jack tray for Kelly in the muck.
Kelly just found that's an incredible double. I mean,
it is.
You're one big pot away from the chip lead now, and that's so awesome. Like that's such a good spot to be in.
Yeah, that's how I remember it. Small blind on the deal.
I mean, I think someone said it in the chat that this was very doable for Kelly. So that's one step, one down.
Definitely the best poker player in the Salgado family, I'll tell you that much. For those of you who don't know, Kelly's son, Michael, is a dealer here. I've played a good amount of poker with him.
He's saying he needs to take lessons.
Have to.
More lessons.
I haven't seen him get second place in an event ever, so.
I mean, Kelly could still potentially win it.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, she has her work cut out for her. Like, she's got a lot of work ahead of her, but she does have a
on that
chance.
flop. I wonder if Kelly hit her queen or not. Nope.
Nope.
She does have a gut shot, though.
Yeah, the gut shot is there. Check, check. 5 on a river, so nothing there.
Regina's giving Kelly so many shots here to realize they just hit a pair. Like, hit a pair and get a pot, you know?
We need each other's card to come, right?
Here comes running deuces.
The big card, yeah.
Deuce would be a cooler, Tim. We're not here for coolers. We're here for awesome heads-up play.
I mean, well, I'm also here for coolers, so.
Only when Kirk's dealing, because Tim doesn't have a cool nickname.
I mean, listen, there was one hand that was really, really nasty that Tim dealt, I want to say, a few weeks ago. Can't remember off the top of my head, but. All right, so Kelly here again, ace-jack suited.
33 and a fold.
And a quick fold there, Regina.
Heads up, it's just so hard to make a hand. So if I'm hitting any type of equity, gutter balls, straight draws, backdoor flush draws, backdoor straight draws, any type of high card, I'm always betting, especially if I have a decent stack.
Yeah, especially in Regina's shoes.
And especially with the chip lead in position. But for both players, heads up, it's just hard to make a hand.
Barbara, there has not been any discussion as far as a chop goes. So,
yeah, I'd imagine in Regina's shoes entering this heads-up match. And there's that ace-jack of diamonds again.
Now.
Back to back.
And this time, Regina, going to put in the raise.
It this time.
Yep. Same 2 cards, only 1 deck in play.
Tim forgot to shuffle the deck.
Yes. Yeah, with Regina's big chip lead going into it, there's not really much talk of a chop because if you went by the chip count, she would get more than first place money. So I don't imagine that either player is very interested in a chop because I know Kelly is very confident in her play. And Regina is confident in her chip lead in her play, so these ladies want to go for the gold here.
And going for the gold, they are. These women are battling.
It's pretty enough heads up here for Kelly, at least to call.
I like a raise.
Of course. I know you. I like a raise
I
too,
like a
but
raise on the button.
the way they've been playing, I figured it was
You
gonna be a
knew it was
call.
a call.
Yeah.
Nice. So let's go and see a flop here. King, queen, tray, rainbow board.
Perfect board for Kelly to bet here.
See, because when we raise, this this board, you
Yep.
know, and then we just take it down to resistance.
And now we're gonna probably end up chopping this. Big. Oh, nope, no chop.
5,000 and a fold.
Regina's gonna take advantage there. Kelly's showing a little weakness.
I love heads-up poker. I don't play it enough anymore. I used to play it a lot online, just
Yeah.
the heads-up tournaments. But yeah, I don't get deep enough to play it. But when I do, it is so much fun. It's such a different game, and ooh, I love it so much.
Yeah, I would love to play a heads-up tournament. We never have anything around here, you know.
Maybe that's something you guys can throw in there, a little heads-up tournament. That would
You gotta
be
have a
nice.
lot of staff for a heads-up tournament.
Yeah.
While we do have a pretty big staff here, it's just pretty hard to get a heads-up tournament going. And because really you only needed, it would be high stakes, and we'd have to have the player pool. We'd have to put a big guarantee on it, and then you know how that goes.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so just heard Tim make the announcement. This is the last hand that's in this 8,000 small, 1,600 big with the 1,600 ante. The next level is 10,000 small, 20,000 big, 20,000 ante. So again, the levels are getting bigger for these chip stacks. Kelly, queen 8 suited, raise incoming.
58,000.
I like the raise, pretty big, but gets the same hand to fold. I mean,
Wow, nice.
the big pickup there. These big raises heads up are interesting to me.
The reason I don't like big raises, one is because we don't really want to do it with real big hands, you know, because we don't want to fold out all the bad hands. And two, because when she comes over the top, we're just losing so much more. Every time we do it. So I'm a big advocate of just small raises, heads up. What do
Yeah,
you think?
2.2 to 3 at the most, for sure. Even min clicking is fine.
I love just clicking, especially if my opponent shows that they're folding out some hands.
Yeah. But I think Regina defends to a click there for sure. I mean, queen 8. Regina with a good hand here.
Yep, king 9 offsuit.
I'll say 63,000 is going to be the raise.
And there you see again the blinds do increase, so 47 bigs left for Regina now.
55,000. And Kelly's going to ditch the 4-3 off.
Chris says both of these players are good players and they're both her friends. Yes, they are very good players and they're both amazing ladies. And she would like them to see a little more, or would like them to see play. Oh, okay. Sorry guys, it's getting late for me.
Yeah, getting quarter after 11 again. We've been at it. I'm sure Star's been at it a little earlier too, with the tournament starting at noon today. So
Ryan was talking like we'll be out of here at 10, and look at us now.
I thought so. Still, I still feel like we'll be out of here before midnight though.
And Regina has a good hand to put this away here. Ace-Jack suited.
Yep, ace-jack suited. Feel like this is a hand that you should just go ahead and jam.
Pretty deep now.
I kind of like a click here.
Yeah, it's a little too deep now with that recent double.
Yeah,
fair,
we want
true.
her
Good
to,
point.
We want her to hang herself with bad aces here,
Or with a hand
call
like
with
this.
a bad hand like this. We have such a big hand. I definitely want to play some post with this.
And she does choose to click this one.
All right, let's go ahead and see a flop.
And that's a bad flop for Regina there.
Well, if we went with your bet, we would have avoided this.
Ryan knows best. It's going to go 30,000 here.
Yeah, but
Pretty small.
Kelly is not going to be going anywhere here.
This is a good board to check raise. Ooh, I like
Yeah.
it.
Always, yeah,
I love
always.
it.
If I saw this board versus Regina's open with how she's been opening her button. I mean, I'm check jamming not check jamming, rather check raising any 2 cards pretty much because
I
this
love
board,
these checkers.
yeah, board screams my range in the big blind.
And she's gonna flow here with the 2 overs and the backdoor clubs.
I also like the float.
Oh. She juked us. I think she wants to.
Yeah, I think now she's second guessing.
She might be considering a jam.
I mean, you got your 2
How
overs.
strong would that be? You know?
But I mean, you got your 2 overs. You're not. I don't think you're pegging Kelly to have anything that's connected with this board.
I do like a float here, honestly. You
I
have,
like
you have a ton of equity against any hand that's not a set. So
Yeah, any ace jack club she's feeling.
that's a perfect turn card to get the money in here.
We're gonna see
Yeah,
fireworks,
all in,
guys.
call.
All in a call.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
That's not good news for Regina. She does not want to see that specific hand. Blocking all of her clubs, has a pair.
And wow, the river comes. Looks like a face card, and Kelly is going to take this hand. King of Diamonds.
It's a beautiful King of Diamonds, the best card you could see if you're Kelly there.
Wow,
and just like that.
Yeah, look at that swing.
Chip lead. Kelly, 44,000 coming into this final table. All of a sudden, the chip leader. What a hand.
Wow, I knew we were gonna be in for such an amazing night with this group of ladies, but wow, what a heads-up match we got.
I needed the 8 of clubs, I guess. Yeah, I think the 8 of clubs was the only thing that would get you to call the club.
Yeah, sometimes, Luna, unfortunately, it takes us some time to get that graphic card in. If it doesn't pick up right away, it's not going to go.
Yeah, and the river did show. Like, it did show. We did see the flop as it being, or the flop cam showing the river. So it did show, but it just took a minute.
Chantel says Kelly is that chick. Kelly is her. That's all I got to say. Right now, to me, it's Kelly and Caitlin Clark. That's it.
Come back, Kelly. Woo!
And she manages to ditch the Queen 4 suited there and would have been in some bad shape. That's a...
And now we're all tied up, minus 1 little blind.
Yep. Just like that.
What a turn of events. We went from 88 big blinds from Regina, and what did Kelly have when she had 88? Just 8, I believe? Or 13?
Yeah, I think it was 13.
And Debbie had 8.
Oh,
Yep.
Regina pocket 10s on the button.
Yeah, Regina's shaking her head after that one. I mean, I honestly love the float. It's just unfortunate that she had clubs as well.
The only reason I hate, or that I would not like that float is because sometimes we're just dead.
Yeah, that's true.
On that board.
Yeah, she has all the sets, all the straights, all the 2 pairs.
But I don't blame her at all for the float. And in the moment, I probably float there as well.
I definitely
and
floated.
Kelly just hit her ace on this flop and does have the backdoor to clubs.
Yeah, Regina drawn super thin now. If Kelly can find a check here.
And Kelly just flatted
Yep,
right?
just flatted.
Yeah, okay, so she's super under wraps with an ace.
All in.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
Regina all
Oh, my
in.
goodness.
Kelly's going to call.
Oh, this is strong. This is a strong line. And she does call.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fold, not heads up.
Oh, my goodness. This is the tournament right here. This could be the whole thing. Oh, yeah. Kelly's got it covered.
King on the turn, trying to avoid a 10.
And wow, Kelly.
Are you serious? And if the graphics are right, Kirk's going to double check it. But if Kelly does have Regina covered, that is going to be it. Kelly. Wow, what a run for Kelly. They're
Holy
just double
cow.
checking it.
That was one of the best runs I've ever seen.
That was amazing. Mad props to both of these ladies.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
played absolutely amazing. It was such a joy to watch these 2 play, and it looks like she's going to have her covered.
Carson has been rooting for Kelly this entire time in the chat.
And
said-
that is it.
Oh, my goodness.
What a turn of events. What a comeback from Kelly, who is your winner. Wow. And again, it was a huge deficit blind-wise, and Kelly just made perfect moves and able to take it down heads up. So congratulations to Kelly Salgado, your 2024 Winners Series Open Women's Champion. for this $300 tournament. Wow. What a run. But, yeah, that is officially going to be it for tonight. Do appreciate everyone that did watch with us and hang out with us for this live stream. Featured a final for this women's tournament. Ronan and Star, any final words from you two before we wrap up?
I just wanted to say thank you to all of the viewers. You guys make it so amazing back here to see all you guys rooting them on and cheering on the ladies. We couldn't do this without you guys. It means the world. And, you know, I was playing earlier on the feature table and just seeing your guys' comments. When I lose, I still feel great because I got all of you and all the love. And I appreciate every single one of you. And best bet, as always, thank you.
Absolutely appreciate it, Star. And then Ronan, from you?
I don't know how I could follow that up, but it's always a joy to have Star in here, and it's always a joy to watch some amazing poker. This was some of the best final table play I think I've seen.
100%.
Yeah.
But that is the final order there. There you see it. Kelly is your champion, taking home that $5,267 first place prize. Regina finishing second, Debbie third, Mary fourth, Aaron fifth, Lola sixth, Valerie seventh, Brenda eighth, and then Trey, your ninth place finisher. But that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys watching. Again, we'll be back at it. 2-2 Deep Stack Cash Game tomorrow. We'll get that going around 6:15. For Ronan and Star, who is doing the commentary, and for our dealers, Kirk and Tim. My name is Ryan, also known as Country. We'll see you guys tomorrow for that 2-2 game. Thanks for liking, subscribing, all that fun stuff. We'll see you tomorrow, 6:15. Take care, be easy. Y'all have a good rest of your night.